What's up,
What up? What
Jen?
up? What up? What up? What up?
Hey,
No.
sugars.
Psychic
Oh,
Genesis
hey.
is in the building.
What's happening?
Hey,
Do I hear Omni? Hello,
Yeah,
prestigious sir.
sends you with
Hello,
something.
sir.
That's what's up with Genesis. She sends you with something.
Hmm?
Something. I
Nigga,
don't know.
wasn't you asleep? Girl, let me see it go. La, la, la. Y'all, the whole world is doing the Kelly box challenge for R. Kelly. So why are y'all tripping? Like, y'all going to... I'm going to freak R. Kelly out now, except I can't stop scrolling through
Man, that
TikTok
nigga
every
truck
come up every
lying.
5 minutes.
Truck is
man, I
lying,
don't play.
Let me
Genesis.
see
Man,
it
I'm
That
go.
dead.
nigga
La,
is
la, la.
lying.
I'm
Girl, let me
dead
see it
serious,
I'm
go.
bro.
gonna take
I
that
do
to
La,
the
la,
not,
la.
playlist. Okay.
bro. I
Oh,
have not
trucker.
like if it's
You
playing
a freak ain't
on
in the
the radio,
club.
that is
Hey.
the only way. But I don't play. I do not play R.
It's,
Kelly.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
dead
I just
for
serious.
that
heard I
motherfucker
believe I can fly
that
because
you
I don't
listen
somebody
to
was
play.
the
at a
play.
funeral. I
I'm
believe
stepping
I
in
can
the name of
fly.
love every
Oh
time.
God, Shanika, what?
We
Even
still,
in the
On
yeah,
name
we
of
you.
still
loving little
stepping.
children.
I don't think we have enough.
What?
Let's go.
Hey, what you talking about? Stepping in the name
Side
of
to side, right
Hey,
That was
hand
hey,
side.
probably
hey,
love.
hey, DJ, hey,
Hey,
DJ, $100 to take this off real quick. Move to the next
let me
song.
see you
Girl, let me
do the
see it go.
Oh
La,
love
la, la. Girl, let
song.
me go. La, la, la. Come on now.
got
I
you
mean,
Come
he
on,
still
pom
let
ain't
me
pom.
shit
see it
though.
go.
Omni still ain't shit though.
Not the filter failed.
Say
Oh
hi to
my
Omni. Omni didn't speak.
God.
Let's
Go to
go.
bed. Go to bed.
I'm the one that ain't
Go to
shit. All
bed,
right.
because you ain't shit.
Yeah,
So shut
okay.
up.
I'm the one that ain't shit. R. Kelly making
Oh
this
my
music
You
about
ain't
little
shit.
children.
That is
So sit there
hilarious, bro.
Even Omni,
and
he even
say what
dropped the
what what
verse.
Capo beat and two. See, don't do
Yeah, what
that.
look
Cause
Hey,
you
what
trying to
you
ruin the
can't
what
name
song
me.
for me.
I ain't
You
gonna
Y'all
lie,
trying
still
to
y'all
haven't,
ruin the
still can't
song for
name
me.
it.
Don't do
You
that.
y'all
just
still
mad because
haven't
you
made
can't
it.
say it.
You
Hold on,
can't.
hold on.
Y'all
hold
still
on,
ain't
Chuck.
came
Hold
in with a
on,
vehicle. The only thing you
That
can
was
think
a
about is a
cheat.
kid station
Hold
wagon.
on, Chuck. Hold on, Chuck.
Was
I
I
mean, know he
mad when
wrong
he
for that
dropped the
shit,
verse?
nigga. Hold on, Jen. I mean, know he wrong for that shit, right? Because that really was a cheesy ass statement. Oh, what goes
Oh
two
hell
to
no!
beat beat?
Oh, was
Nigga,
it?
you know
Hey,
what
hey,
goes
Hell
What
two
come
no!
go
to
to
beat beat?
two?
did anybody
Like,
ever
dang,
did
nigga.
anybody ever slap the fire out of his mouth so he can't taste good?
I'm telling you,
tastes
that
good.
was
Nah, this
so
motherfucker
fucked up statement,
oh,
bro. What go
can't
two
taste
to a
good.
beat beat?
So he
You know
wasn't
what
mad
the
just a
fuck?
few months ago at R. Kelly when he dropped his verse from prison on the remix with
That nigga
I mean,
jumped
that
off
on,
the
nigga
on
still
what
bridge.
got
Crown. He
verse?
paid.
wasn't
Oh,
mad. He dropped the
and
whole
who
verse
listened to that?
online.
I didn't
It
know
Hey,
was
that.
listen,
playing on
yes,
the
you should
radio
get
along
co-sign
with the
this
remix.
bullshit.
Yeah, I remember that too.
I ain't
I
listen
Yeah,
to
don't,
that
this
was
shit.
this
'cause I don't know.
year. That shit. It was. It's
You
a
don't say
TikTok.
words with
It's a
all the
TikTok.
letters right. You say I remember that. Not
I
I
remember.
remember that. I
I say
remember
you
that.
don't remember that. Who
I ain't say that
remembers?
shit.
Remember, we black.
No,
We
I'm
don't
talking
remember
about Ghost
stuff.
Ferg. That's that country ass nigga
Oh,
that be saying pieces of words.
Damn.
I said I remember too. I don't
So
remember
get
nothing. I'm
pieces of
black.
knowledge.
Mm.
I remember.
Hey,
Y'all
coach,
remember that?
Hey, Hayden.
Coach Ferry, why you letting that
What's
old
up,
ass nigga
Rooster?
try to get on
In
you?
the
And
building.
it was
That,
fire
that
verse.
nigga ain't about that life. You know he ain't about that life.
Oh,
And Tricky, yeah, I don't know what it is. He said all the words right, but it's just annoying when I hear him say them.
oh.
How you sound, Nighty? How you sound with your San Francisco accent?
I sound
I just
amazing.
want Tucker to
Oh,
go. Brrr.
Oh yeah.
that's crazy work.
Girl, if you don't get your mind out the gutter,
Truck,
get
My
your
because
mind
mind
is
out
oh
the
never in
God,
the
gutter.
gutter.
if
I'm
you really
walking on
did
the
do that,
curb.
truck,
I'm always
you'll
on
be
the
jumping
curb.
out the motherfucking booth,
Oh,
at the gym.
Mm-mm.
You motherfucker be
That nigga
talking.
dropped the residual.
Mm-mm. Yeah,
Ooh, look up in my love. How can
you
he
gotta pay
over
for the
prison?
truck. You gotta
Come on,
pay for
I
that
y'all.
shit. Let's go.
wait.
Because typically when you think about compatibility, you're talking about like-minded. I don't really know grown men that got shit to do that really are attracted to young-minded women in general. Even women who are up in age, they call them childish. So I think it's more of a mindset about a man to be attracted to a teenager, just like a woman to be attracted to a teenager.
Okay, so this why
Like your
right.
girlfriend has a backpack.
Okay, so
She's trying to get her
Damn.
diploma. That's your woman, and you got.
Hey,
She trying to
yo,
get him
He
lucky.
go
lucky,
Bruh.
both
lucky.
ways, though.
So
Hey,
wait, let me just say this real
lucky.
quick, right? Because
Hey.
What
at
the
the end of
shit,
the day,
though?
hold on, stop. Everybody mute. Everybody stop. Let me say this real quick. We are reviewing and reacting and giving opinions. That is it. There's no ill intent towards none of these people on this panel. They're used to produce We are not trying to change a narrative or anything. We are just commentating, and giving our own views and opinions of what we see. So shout out to 2K, shout out to Lucky, shout out to Kai, and whoever this nigga is down here. Shout out to them.
Ella.
I've seen it. Philosophica.
Okay.
Philosophica.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, he's a content creator too.
Okay, but just shout out to them because I fuck with 2K. So, but
hey, whatever I produce, something rub. Whatever I produce, I'm gonna rub on Sugar's legs.
Lord Jesus, not Sugar's legs.
Lord Jesus,
Sugar Bomb? Oh shit.
Oh no!
Gotta wait till she
can Sugar Bomb
and get liquor. So it's kind of like a mindset. What are you trying to groom her as that you couldn't do for a 21-year-old?
Okay, so hold on. You kind of blurring the lines a little bit, right? Because if it was that
you want to say the conversation, that's a conversation.
Yeah, that is a conversation, but they not actually walking around with a backpack on and books in their hand. All right, trust.
I ain't gonna lie. Lucky pretty. Yeah, she cooking. I'm sorry.
But he's arguing an elementary point though. They ain't wearing backpacks.
When I got to her, she didn't have the backpack on, so it was safe.
What? This nigga
Yeah, Trucker, you stupid.
About to get his ass out of here.
Let's go. That's me.
But you understand the way it's looked at.
Still
going to school.
They're
high school.
Okay, I don't know the situation with them. I can't speak it all the way into it, right? But what I was saying, that this is why I led the conversation where something can be illegal and right or wrong, right? Just because it's illegal don't mean that it's wrong, right? Like a couple months ago, like I got into an altercation.
See,
I was right for protecting my family, but that was illegal, and I'm being prosecuted as such. Mm-hmm. So I don't think that the laws always align up with what the fuck is going on morally out here. Mm-hmm. Because we know, all of us know the high school girl that was talking to the grown men.
Correct.
All of us. Matter of fact, I think
that's why I changed the scenario for you, and I said 16 is age of consent in most states, so it's legal. So we can make it correct all the way around. I'm just saying that you wanted to address people's mindset. And so I'm addressing why we're looking at it that way, because if you look at a 16-year-old, she's still going to school, even though it's legal. Right. She's still going to school. So you have to, if you want to pick her up, you have to drop her off in the morning. She still has to get a diploma, unless you saying your girlfriend dropped out of high school, but she's still 16. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like the question is, why do grown men of a certain age find 16-year-olds attractive? That's the question. You said I'm making it seem like something. That's the question.
Okay, you got it.
That's fair, but I think we word it that way.
W for Lucky.
It takes away from the historical, obvious relationship that we've seen since we were children. That was younger women with older men.
How does it take it away? Even if you ask what made them attractive to a 14-year-old?
Because the way 14. It just 16 is. It sounds
like, I ain't gonna lie. Some of these niggas.
Is he finna explain this shit?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He finna explain why it's okay, like why would make because back in the day, because Cecilia was 14 and Mister was 31. We gonna make sense of it, even though back then it was still messed up. Like it ain't never been right. It ain't never been okay. It ain't never been good to do.
Anybody that try to argue this shit or like explain consent and all that
why
other
it's
shit,
okay?
it just makes me feel just.
Bro, you heard me say it drip before. It don't take a law for me to have some goddamn common sense.
Do y'all all the people that's explaining? Do they forget they got siblings and mamas and aunties that this could have just been? Oh, okay, your mama could have got this exact treatment because you're saying this is why you're explaining it. You're explaining why your mama, your daughter becomes your sister, your cousin. The women that grew up with you, and now you cannot have no daughters as a man, but you grew up around women, and you kind of say, "Oh, I see why Kiki got her back blew out when we was 7." Are you kidding?
We're not
Genesis. You keep forgetting we come from a society where folks don't give a damn until it's their loved ones. You feel me? Like I said, you know, it don't take a law for me to have common sense. Don't take a law for me to know what's right or wrong, which is crazy to me. Like what you say, like the whole, as soon as a nigga say, well, she's the age of consent, bruh, I'm not rocking with you. We done. Ain't no friendship no more. No conversation. No nothing. Nigga, no family barbecue. No nothing, bro.
You done figured out how to get away. Whatever it is, you done thought it through enough. And that's a different kind of man. I get what Lucky's saying. That's a whole nother kind of person that's literally like, oh, let me just figure out how. Because you know it's legal, but you know in your heart it's wrong, but you still want to do it.
That's the only thing that they have to substantiate their stance, because they can't say, well, yeah, she's still mature or she's still capable of being productive member of society. She's still making her own money. She's still, like, you don't have any other argument other than just saying, well, it's legal, and that's it.
And what's crazy is that some of these people, the same people that's talking, wouldn't trust their life. Wouldn't trust anything to a same year age boy, right? You would do that with a girl, but you wouldn't leave your car keys with a 16-year-old boy, because you'd be like, that nigga finna tear up shit. Okay, so because why? Because he's a kid. You feel me? Yeah, like you wouldn't literally transfer anything to a young man, and you would have reasons why he can't do things because he's too young.
Excellent point.
But for some reason, as a woman, these young girls, they old enough, but the young boy is gonna take. Oh, now I can't trust my car keys with my 16-year-old nephew. He gonna be out here getting it and accidents, tearing up shit, smoking in my car. But you saying a 16-year-old girl is old enough, legal and everything, to just do all of it by herself? That's all good.
But Genesis, to your point, right? And
when you say but, you disregard
hold on, because you gotta let me finish. Lucky Marie, she spelled it out. In how many states again is 16-year-olds are consented, right? They can do that. So she named out the states already. However, this is the problem. We arguing it on both sides. Women, yes, and men know this. You messing with teenager, that's a pervert move. I don't give a damn how they try to make it look sweet. And on both sides are wrong. We know people who may want to date the little teenager. Call their ass out on both sides, whether it's a woman or a man. That's the problem. You're talking about 40-year-olds, 35.
And the historical fact, though, we've heard where he's coming from. 2K and 2K and Ilosophical is coming from this historical factor that this been going on for. Why are we tripping? Why are we surprised? Why are we tripping? It's never been okay. So I'm confused on
morally at one time. That stance. But morally at one time in the world, it was okay, but then it turned into a legal thing that once they realized these motherfuckers.
I don't think it was ever okay. I think it was tolerated. I think it was tolerated because there was nothing you could do about it.
Correct. No, before the laws, before they had laws.
Right, but Coach Ferg, just because there wasn't no law that said you could not grape your wife.
Before the laws, they were doing it in these. They was doing it all over.
Hold on, Ferg. Let Jen land. Then you got it.
I was gonna land it, but I'm just saying, before there was a law to determine, there was enough people saying, hey, this is not okay, to where the law, because we weren't there, so we know, but we do know how things process in regards to like what there has to be something to beget to something to happen. So because there was something happening, there became a law. So we're not saying that it was ever okay. They were just tolerated because there wasn't anything that could stop anybody from doing what they were doing. Then the law came into effect. So that's kind of like thinking that people are ignorant enough to not understand. Like it wouldn't if niggas would just stop at a four stop, then we wouldn't need a stop sign. But niggas can't stop, and we run into each other. So now we need a stop sign. You know what I'm saying? It's not because we was like enjoying this shit. This was okay to just be out here with 13-year-olds. It became too much, and they said, okay, we got to put something in place to stop this. This is getting crazy.
Got it. I mean, I don't know, but it's just I ain't gonna hold you. This is a wicked conversation, but it is needed because
before America, white boys was dating the little kids. Even in some of these other countries,
I don't care about the white boys.
Well, listen,
black folks.
We talking. Hold on. Let me finish. Let me explain. Damn, what I'm trying to say is, before we got to America, they was doing this shit all over the world. They was doing it. You see it happening now in some of these eastern part of the world countries. They going for the 16-year-old. She's getting married to grown ass men. Not saying that morally it's wrong. But then it became, once we got here, they had to put some restrictions on it because they didn't adopt a lot of these Eastern ideologies and religious ideologies. So they were doing it.
If it's legal, how is it morally wrong?
It's all morally, listen, because we're talking about a grown man dating a teenager. Morally, it's wrong. In some states, it's legal.
But if it's legal, how is it morally wrong?
You're conflating culture.
Because we say it out for ourselves. If some people think it's morally okay, but for ourselves, it comes down to your individualism. And then if you know somebody who's dating a teenager, is it morally for you to, do you not say anything? Or if you know somebody, not saying
it can't be morally correct if you deem kids as not sufficient to make decisions on any other level. We're not arguing to some people. We're arguing this in the cases in here in America, because you can't complain other cultures.
In America, in some states,
child brides and other cultures that are accepted, and then be like, oh well, when they got over here, they stopped marrying 14-year-olds. They still marrying 14-year-olds in other countries. So that's like
how many states is it legal for 16-year-olds to do that?
You're talking.
We already did this with yeah.
No, he asked you a question.
Me the host.
But they could, but I'm trying to say it's already. She said the stat in 30-something states, teenagers could marry 24-year-olds, 25-year-olds.
Wait, wait a minute. 30?
33.
I don't know. She said a number.
Nah, I hope it ain't no. I know it. I know it can't be that damn high. I was already.
You said 33.
Nah, ain't no way.
And then there's the Jack and Jill trucker. The Jack and Jill just said your 18-year-old can marry your 14-year-old because it's the Jack and Jill. They're not married but date. But even still,
I'm surprised because I didn't think it was. I did not. No, I did. I swear to God, Jeff, I didn't know. I didn't know that. I thought it was a few states because I know it's in a few states, but 30 plus.
Alexa said, in some states,
remember?
Wow.
Hold on, guys.
Remember when Trucker?
Wait. Hold on. Go ahead.
I was just saying, in some states, it requires court approval too, not just the parental.
And in some states, it requires emancipation. You have to be emancipated, and in some states, it requires parental consent. And in some states, you are legal. Like you can go get a GED. You are a full-grown adult. You are out of high school. You are 16 years old, and you can do what the hell you want.
Man, listen.
That's what I'm saying. So morally, it'll come down to individuals, and morally, you look at this shit like fucked up. But even in America, they still allocate it to some degree, and that's the thing about it. You have to determine
what.
That a teenager can marry someone. These people, they got laws that they can emancipate from their parents at what, 13?
16 is the legal age of emancipation. That's why the 16 is
16 and 17 unless it's an extreme circumstance. And usually you got to be pregnant for you to do it.
And then you are a friend of the court until you are 16, until you can emancipate. And that's only when you have 16 years old. You're old enough to drive. You're old enough to get a GED, and then you can get a emancipation from your parents and divorce your parents and no longer be anybody. You're not a ward of the court, and you're not even under your parents' supervision. So at that point, that makes sense, but it's not right. But it makes sense why the age is 16 for consent. I can divorce my parents and go marry my man.
It ain't gonna never make no sense to me. I'm just playing. It ain't never gonna make no sense. I think it's some wild shit.
It don't make sense. I'm saying why the age is the way it is, and the consent kind of lines into it.
I got you, but man, I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah. Low key, I'm kind of disturbed right now because I ain't think it was. If it's 30 plus states, I'm gonna have to look this up. If it's 30 plus states,
you don't remember when we reviewed the whole thing back in the day with Senior. The fat boy who pulled the map, that was part of that conversation, that 7-hour conversation when he pulled the map up. And then when everybody was reviewing it, that's part of
we were reviewing Taz.
Yeah, when he said,
Yeah, I
"Oh, it's
remember
16." What's right? So what's wrong with 16? Because he said 16-year-olds have titties. So what's the difference? Well, the problem is that they kept going lower because they're allowing it. So they're saying, "Hey, what's wrong with 15 then? If 16 is not a problem."
Man,
so now you're getting into an issue.
This always
They don't never stay there. You know what I mean? If they stay there, it'll be a conversation about that. But it don't never stay there.
The day my child try to pull this crap is gonna be the day I go to prison. Cause I'm gonna put that nigga in the box.
I mean, you know.
Bro,
so your 19, your 16-year-old can come on with a 25-year-old by law.
Without listen, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. He gonna get his ass stomped.
I would like to know how many fathers who live with their daughters are allowing these grown niggas to come up and pick their daughter up.
Well, I mean,
that'd be the number right there. How many of y'all allowing?
You gotta be green as hell to know that how do y'all be knowing that they be picking us up for? Because you live this long and still don't know.
Because if you trust your daddy, them dumb niggas will come to the house and pick you up.
But sweetheart, why would you come to the house? Why would you do that if I'm going to be with a man that I ain't supposed to be with? Why the fuck would he come to the house?
But that's goes to show how fucked up we are because we still being sneaky.
You've been living all these years and you ain't know how kids work, how they been working, right? And been walking right out your front door.
Father and 5 sisters. Them niggas had to come through. Or,
not every nigga came through, honey. That's what you got all the way wrong.
Not after 18, they was doing what they want.
No, they didn't.
Not every nigga before that came through. Not every nigga you knew. You didn't meet them. You met some.
So what y'all saying is 99.9% of women before they get married.
Ain't nobody said that.
Okay, what the hell are you talking about? From 99.
If you look at the screen, you can see that the blue state, whatever the blue, or it may look like a periwinkle on your screen. That's 18. The brown, greenish color, dark color, that's 17. And the pink is 16. Everything else is 16. Damn near everywhere.
Yes.
Florida is 18.
That is wild. 17 is already. 17 is wild, but 16. Oh, let me count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10,
it's a list, Tucker.
It's
just
so
ask
many
Siri to give you a list,
bro.
So the red is 16.
Yeah,
the red is 16, blue is 18, and the dark color is 17.
Black is 17.
This is nasty work. I ain't even gonna hold you. This is some nasty work, bro.
Okay, this right here. By setting a legal age, states can help protect minors from predatory actions by older individuals. That's
you
men
reading it
and
like
women.
that don't mean shit. Go ahead.
But that's men and women. Call these motherfuckers out when they come, when y'all see them. Y'all see them.
Why is this not a federal law? I don't understand why this is quote unquote up to the states. Like I understand certain. Hold on one second.
Because some dudes in those states that's in those state positions are the predators.
Right, they need
Hold on,
it like that.
Hold on, Jen. Hold on.
I was just gonna say, I think like with certain states, if they're bigger or larger, depending on their population, you might need something to be a state law. But if we all know that a child shouldn't be dating an adult, I don't understand why a federal law shouldn't say this is wrong in every single state.
It is just saying by age though. So.
Nah, bro. No. She's talking about.
And
period.
then you got Virginia, who's Commonwealth, so they're not. I mean, you gotta fix that part because they can do what they want, ish. Kind of.
I just feel like federal law protecting children. Period.
Man, you know what?
Well, the federal law does protect the children. That's why there's an age of consent.
Right.
They do it because, from what I just looked at, they say it's because many states have additional rules around consent, and they all interpret, enforce, and apply these laws differently, which impacts when someone can actually be prosecuted. So, for example, some states have limited exceptions when both individuals are close in age, often called the Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet, right.
And I haven't heard of that. Like, as long as that, even if he old 18 and she under 18, if they're within 3 years, then they won't consider that statutory.
And then some states have the Romeo and Juliet within 5 years. So as long as that's to cover a 9th grader dating a 12th grader.
What I'm saying is, what's the difference between the 9th grader? Let's just say if that's the law in New York, and the 9th grader and the 12th grader in Texas. They're still 9th and 12th graders.
Because they don't consider that the same. A 9th grader in New York is not the same as a 9th grader in Bubblefuck, Alabama.
Why?
Because of lifestyle.
They're not. They're just not. Like, come on. Like,
you know y'all different.
Question,
you live there. You know y'all different from New York people. You know the education system is different. You know sometimes the schooling is different.
Question. I'm asking a question, love. I'm saying to me, the age is the age. It sounds like what you're saying is fundamentally the age isn't the same. So, for example, if you say what's the difference between a 19-year-old that has a mental disturbance like a learning disorder and a 14-year-old that doesn't, then I can clearly see these two people are not the same. But if we're saying everything's equal, meaning the 19-year-old understands and can comprehend what's going on, and the 14-year-old understands and can comprehend what's going on, I don't understand why we just put them in a different location and suddenly there's a difference of a law. Like it's
not equal. That's the whole point.
And your state has different laws based on some of the what do you call it, like the jurisdiction from before we even was born, right? So you know there's laws there's certain things that's in Michigan that's not in Texas, and it's just because before we even got here, before we grew up, there was the industry that was here that predicated certain things had to happen. So I understand why certain things we was up here in the north, we have a different law because we was no slavery up here at a certain point versus down there. So I understand there's probably some variances, like how Texas is different, right to carry, and certain states aren't. So as in regards to that, that's probably why there is a difference, because of those laws was created that are been in place way before me and you got here, and they're still there,
regardless of
your
in
2026.
So back then when we was getting married younger, 16 had to be a legal age of whatever it was because people were younger doing what they were doing back then.
In
so
2026, you're getting your ass whooped. Period.
They just didn't change shit to update.
Period. No law. I don't care if your daddy.
It's the law. It's the rules.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button. I'm just really feeling some type of way right now. So, due to the disturbance and the rhetoric,
I ain't gonna hold you.
It's gonna be. We're doing $50 intros with the song for the rest of the show, and if you just want a song, $25, just for the rest of the show. Just because I felt like it.
So I want mine to be like.
Hell nah. I ain't fucking with you. Shit nah.
Dang, hater.
Not
I made you 15 million. The fuck?
Who got 50? We need to hear these 15 million intros.
Thank you.
You said what?
We got time today. We need to hear these 15 million intros.
That part.
They all over the place.
Right. I don't deal with younger chicks. But all my life, I seen teenage girls in high school deal with older men. Like no one made them do it. They did it all the time. You know a lot of our grandfathers, they 10 years older than grandma. So at 16 and 26 is crazy. At 26 and 36 is okay. So it's the same age gap. It's the same mental gap. It's just later. So what I'm saying is, what women don't realize is with men seeing women, it's not. It's not
36 and 26 is a big difference.
You got to be cash up only.
You're wrong, bro. He wrong, Ella. Absolutely not.
That's what say.
Ain't 36, no way.
16 to 36 and 16 to 26, same thing.
36.
You're talking about philosophical in the bottom right hand corner.
Oh.
He said 16 to 26 and 16 to 36 is the same thing.
I don't know what that is.
Now, what he said at the beginning with the high school chicks, I get that part. But sitting here saying 36 to 26 and 26 to 16 is the same. It's no different. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, bro.
He also
absolutely not.
He keeps saying, well, I noticed that these 16-year-old girls would go with these older men. And I love it because it's very intentional. Instead of saying these older men are coming to pick up these teenagers. He's framing it a specific way. I'm not saying it's happening, Trucker, before you take us down the road of, I saw that too. But I'm saying,
okay, I got you.
That are supposed to be making a informed logical decision that are choosing to not do that.
True.
But he's presenting it like, well, I saw these 16-year-old, 17-year-old girls out here doing X, Y, and Z. But you the one
Be a victim.
What are you talking
like
about?
they was making the man do it. Right. They was making the man do it. I was 16. We were 16, so nigga like get your ass up here, your 36 ass up here and pick me up from school, nigga. Pick your ass up from school, your grown ass. We was over there 20-year-old men. The 16-year-old was making the men come to the school. We was making their asses better. Pick me up with your old ass. I'ma hold your cane. Motherfucker, give me what I want.
Listen.
Come on now.
Pick me up from school at 3 o'clock before the bus show up, or I'm beat up your mama. What?
I feel what Chanel said.
I'm a whole back to arthritis medicine. Oh, what the hell?
Now, don't get now to Chanel's point. Yeah, they both technically they really both wrong, but on the man's part, the grown ass individual, nigga, you're sick. You're worse because you know you could have
not pulled up to the
beyond
school.
know better, my man.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
We said it best earlier. We expect children to be stupid and do dumb shit, but an adult, you should know better.
You should know better.
That's why they're not.
But remember, they're adults at 16. Remember, Shanika, they're old.
Listen, y'all gotta realize. Listen. This is. See, I be looking thing in my other eye, but look, this is the problem. Dudes that can talk about that in such a way, they girls that they was trying to hit wasn't looking at them. Dudes won't say I was busted up in high school, I was a scrub looking, because they ain't like it. If you played sports, you had a little bit more, you stood out a little bit more. So dudes just speaking from, they talking high school days. They ain't talking of today. These niggas ain't no way that these niggas are talking about the girls is going out to the old mans. Who's looking at the kids over with the kids? That's the problem.
Lame ass niggas that can't pull a 24-year-old because she's still fertile at 24. So we're not going to use that as the logic behind going to a teenager. No, you just a fucking lame.
Catch her at the club when she's 21, fellas. Look, when she turned 21, she can go anywhere in the world. That's when if you want a younger damn, but still lead the high school boys. This is what we get.
This is the thing. If you know you can manipulate a 25-year-old or a 21-year-old, you think you can do this? You know?
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Chanel.
No, I was just saying this logic is so crazy to me because it's like if you know that you can manipulate a 22-year-old, right? An older guy can't manipulate that girl into doing X or even vice versa, right? What makes you think you can't manipulate the 14-year-old and the 15-year-old? So it's just like these idiots on here talk about, well, she was in the room with us. Like, shut up. You know she don't have the cognitive ability to really fully understand. Unless
and they be so enamored, with all that, you know. It's an easy. I remember the older men hitting on when I was 17, walking home, or I wasn't walking home by then, but when I was about 15, still walking home from school and still getting on the public transport coming from high school. I remember a dude pulled up on me, and he was old as shit because I already knew he was old. So or you know, somebody daddy let me in the house when my friend ain't home yet. Instead of me waiting on the porch, you can come in.
Going over, get your ass over. Don't sit out on the porch. Who'd you have eyes for? Good guys your age or older men?
Who did I have eyes for when I was younger?
When you were 16, 17, who'd you have eyes for?
I had eyes for 17 and 18-year-olds because I had a boyfriend I like the older boys that was closer to my age but a little bit older, like. You know, like a look, like the next.
What's a little bit older?
Yeah.
When
I was in ninth grade,
put you in the
when I was in high school.
I knew a high school with dating like dudes in college and like dudes in their 20s.
No. I was talking to guys that was still in high school because how we do here, you could talk to we would want to talk to another kid that go to another high school because we got, you know, high school that's ranked the best in the city. So that was a thing too, to be like, oh, I'm not talking to a college dude because the Camp Wayne State's right downtown next to Cass Cass Tech. But you want to talk to a guy, let's go to Cass Tech because he real smart and he in high school with you too. So that was more of a thing like, oh, you know, I got me a boyfriend that go to this school here, or he go to this high school where they get all the athletes from, where they pulling all the athletes from, and he an athlete. I was geeked up when I was talking to a boy that was on the basketball team that was getting first draft at the college. That was a thing. So I don't know about this. I want to talk to a college nigga because we, you know, that was a thing back then for me. It changed.
Yeah, I'm even farther removed for this conversation because boys still had cooties when I was in high school.
Oh no, girl. You want to talk to a person like when people was in school with what was the old boy name like with Charlie Batch and all them was playing, and there was people was going to the Fab Five when what's his name was playing, and he was sitting over there at Country Day. Yeah, they wanted to talk to them because he was in high school with them niggas. Like, oh, my man go to Country Day, nigga, and that's where Chris Webber was going. Jalen Rose, all them was. You want to talk to a boyfriend that was in high school with you because they was doing shit while I was in high school. Fuck them college dudes.
You talking real fast.
I had a very large number of adult men that used to try to holler at me when I was
a very large.
Not a large number of adult men is
right.
A very large number of something crazy.
I went to really good high schools.
Nobody
even at a Catholic high school, right? You know what I'm saying? I saw lots of older dudes in Trans Ams, Camaros, niggas in college. Get them girls from high school.
The box Capri.
Hold on, y'all. Let him finish.
Yeah.
Let him finish. Go ahead.
I mean, the biggest thing for me was those drug dealers. Those niggas now they be in their late 20s, and guess who they come to school to pick up and who they dropping off?
Excuses.
I done seen plenty of chicks who were knocked up by dudes, and especially drug dealers. When I was growing up, that was a real thing. But okay, everybody went to good schools. I appreciate that.
They the worst.
We wasn't. Everybody wanted
that just was never my vibe.
I want to ask the lady
private school before too. That motherfucker was upbeat. Niggas on drugs, pills, white boys, Kenny Smith's son, Astros kids was there, politicians, all kind of shit.
Yeah.
Using and selling, huh?
They get the best weed. Them white boys back then in the 80s and 90s. Yeah. I want to ask the ladies a question real quick.
Hold on,
do y'all think
right before you do that, hold on. Let me bring somebody up. I got you.
What's up, bro?
Me in the building.
What's going on? What's going
on? Respect.
Who that is?
That's Smitty.
Sound like Smitty.
Oh my goodness, not Ratface. Not your Ratface.
You don't like it.
What's up, Smitty? Hold on, man. Y'all go easy up on Smitty, man. He ain't saying that yet.
That's it. He thought I'm being mean. That's Nightish being mean.
No, he got a rat face. He be doing shows that you talk about animals.
Hey, Nightish, could we do this one day? No bullshit. Can me and you?
I'm coming to your channel. Let me know what day.
Just listen.
Done deal.
I just want to do this, right? I want me and you one day. I want you to go ahead. I want you to get, matter of fact, I'll even let you go back to your heyday. Find your best profile picture. We're going to line yours up next to mine. We're going to ask the women
who looks like what. Next to your rat face today, nigga.
We're going to ask the women who looks like what. We're going to go ahead and just settle that shit.
Yeah, but see, the thing is,
niggas. But see, Nightish, stop, please, because the thing is, bro, no woman says that. You did. I give 2 fucks.
They be honest.
Why do you think I give 2 fucks about what a guy says in comparison? All I gotta say is this: not every woman says shit like that to me. No, as a matter of fact, women actually say I look damn good. Women say I'm fine.
There you go.
All right, what's going on right now? Cut the shit, my nigga.
Yeah.
I blame you, Drip. I blame you, Drip.
I'm out a little bit.
All right, so if I gotta really flex and pop my shit,
whatever day you want to pick,
go ahead and do that, bro.
Whatever day you want to pick, rat face.
It's real easy. It's real easy, Nightish. More women will want to fuck me over you. I promise you that.
Oh, what is
You know
going on?
Stop coming at me, my nigga. Stop coming at me, my nigga.
Nigga going.
Let's pick a day, rat face.
So nigga going.
You want to pick a day to see how many women want to fuck
All right,
them
so
over you?
anyway.
We not finna do this on this motherfucking panel.
He just don't get it. He's saying some shit that he don't even get. No. It's just when motherfuckers know. See, that's hit. Listen, I'm gonna decode it. And we can move on. By decode, what he's saying is, Smitty, man, you know, I kind of wish I was born looking like you. I wish I could get women to be as attractive to me as you.
Talk that shit, Smitty. Talk that shit, Smitty.
Nah, you heard what I said, nigga.
It's wee-wee.
No. It is all of that because I don't know no nigga that goes around continuously wanting to say something about another man's looks. Unless you're either attracted secretly, nigga.
You call me a white man, it's been up, nigga.
All right.
God.
All right, everybody calm down so we can have a conversation.
I'm my lips numb. I really thought
everybody
you paid for 80 years,
Well, they know.
He called you white.
Anyway, Nidus can go hug. Anyway, Nidus can hug the bottom. I'm gonna hug titties because I got that in my life.
You ain't hugging shit but your breathing machine, nigga. Fuck
Bruh. At the end of the day, I got something you don't. You gotta get shot glasses with women on them, nigga. I drink shots out of her titties, nigga. That's what I do. I drink shots out of her titties. What is you talking about? You need to get on my level, ho. Get on my level, ho.
You drink shots out of them fake legs that's next to you, nigga. Fuck you.
That's the best you can do. That's the best
I'm blaming you,
Listen, bruh. He only did was just say he lost. My nigga, the fact is, a nigga with no legs get more pussy than you with both, bitch.
With no legs.
Shut up,
nigga.
Drip,
shut the fuck up.
I ain't come here to watch niggas fight all day between me.
You in the fucking wheelchair.
Between me.
The funny part about it is this. You wanna know what's funny? You know what's funny? I done lost my leg and I'm not even in the chair. This nigga got both his legs and he's still in the chair.
Funny pussy.
How the fuck you got both your legs and you still in the chair? I have an excuse. What's your excuse, fat? What's your excuse, lazy motherfucker? What's your excuse? You got both your motherfucking legs and you still in the chair, but you got something to say about me.
Mr. DJ Music.
See, you niggas be coming at the wrong fucking one, dog. You be coming at the wrong one. It's never gonna be easy with this nigga, dog.
You'll never dance in life, pussy.
Shanika and Drip. I blame y'all.
Hold on. Wait.
Hold on. Before anybody say another motherfucking word. I'm gonna need for y'all to hit that goddamn like button and put some money on that motherfucking chat. Doing all this goddamn derail, y'all need to support the motherfucking show. Y'all go derail, show some motherfucking support before Baby D come up here and bully all y'all motherfuckers.
You know they gonna say we extorted them.
Damn.
Ah, damn, nigga.
Well, shit. What my ass, Baby D? Baby D, fine.
You better drop some in that motherfucking super chat and hit that $sign drip on the beat before it be a problem, because I need my motherfucking little Debbie snacks.
I just want to know, did I come up here chill or not? I just want to know. I be coming up chilling. Motherfuckers always got something to say to me, but then if I respond, it's a problem.
Wait. Hold on. Because first of all, this is my motherfucking show. But Smitty, I got to give you the grace because you have all right to defend yourself, my boy. You know,
that's all it was, bro. I wasn't coming up to start nothing, Drip. I came up to chill, bro.
I didn't say that, bro. I didn't say. I
know. I'm saying in general, out loud. In general, out loud. You know what I'm saying? I came up cool, bro. Y'all noticed my tone. My tone was chill and everything. Always got something to say. Listen, Nidus. It's real easy, my nigga. In the future, just say what's up, Smitty. That's all you gotta say, nigga.
I'm gonna call your rat face ass crazy legs. Crazy legs.
Yourself out there, Ward.
No, he did. No, he did. He cruel.
Nightish, that ain't right. That ain't right.
It's not even like it needs to be funny. If you go make fun of it, make it funny.
That was funny, but he ain't right.
It wasn't like I don't know.
I'm just saying, like some of that.
It's old. It's old. No. Listen.
Yeah, like
this is how this. Listen. Can I explain something briefly? This is how you know. This is how y'all know. If you think about it, niggas really don't got. See, niggas wish they had more to say about Smitty. It's just a default. That's all the fuck you niggas got. You don't have shit else. You can't call me broke. You can't say I'm living bummy. You can't say I'm dirty. You can't say I don't get pussy. You can't say I don't have my own home. You can't say I don't do my own shit. My nigga, I have all of that shit. The only thing you niggas got is either maybe he cuts people off sometimes. I don't like that. And the only thing you got is fucking legs, my nigga. Outside of that, if it wasn't for that, you niggas wouldn't have a motherfucking thing to say about me. I don't have a bunch of dirt on my name. I don't have all of these fuck ass charges and shit. I don't have none of that on my record. I'm clean in this bitch, dog. And you niggas don't like to shut the fuck up.
Ratface, legs is a powerful thing to have.
You're stupid. And you don't use yours. You roll around. You don't use yours, nigga. Shut the fuck up. You don't use your power, ho.
Wait.
How you rolling? How the fuck is somebody in a wheelchair talking about me? How the fuck does that work? How do you even make sense of that shit, stupid?
I wish both of y'all niggas leave this shit alone today because it's really wild.
You sound dumb.
Lord,
keep complaining about that shit, dog. And you know what's funny? You motherfuckers keep talking like you can't wake up the next day and be me. You don't know what the fuck tomorw has for you, ho.
Never want to do that. That's some high energy lately, brother. That's a whole. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
You don't know when you can wake up and be me. You can wake up one day and be me. You can wake up one day and you could be lost of something. You can wake up one day and your whole fucking life has changed, nigga, and you did all that laughing. You don't know what the fuck tomorrow holds for you.
That's true, Smitty.
Shut the fuck up.
That's true, that boy. That's true.
He took that personal, Nightish.
Yeah, that's true, that boy.
Hey, let her stand her feelings. Anyway, Lord ADS in that dingy ass V-neck you be wearing. You light skin, high pitched voice, motherfucker.
Yeah, you better. You better
just woke up with Jones violence today.
Why, Nightish?
You better.
Hey, now it's starting to get on my nerves a little bit. And I've been nice.
Redirect that energy. You better redirect that shit.
Niggas is tired of it, Smitty. I don't give a fuck how you feel, nigga. I'm tired of it.
Y'all niggas, man.
Damn, now you done jumped in on.
Hold on, wait a minute. What just happened? Let me give a shout out. Let's just reset real quick. Let me give a shout out to Coach Ferg with a $2 super holler child for the 80s.
Winning that $15. So nigga, shout out to Ferg. That's big. He winning
for real, man.
Yeah.
Born in the 80s, crack babies. Like, man, that's the super chat of the day for the day.
Hype me up.
You the one, ain't nobody fucking with.
All right. It's fuck third ward. Yeah, I don't care.
Third ward.
I don't care that you just joking, nigga. Yeah. Yeah.
What up, Stack Bot? CEO in the building. What's good, boy?
Hey, that's where the freaky babies at. Go to bed.
Somebody kick Kelvin Cook ass.
Kick him all the way out the chat.
Just for 2 seconds. That's my dog.
Kick him in somebody else's chat. Kick him into a Christian chat at that. So he can get some Jesus.
The Freaknik babies be the one arguing the most. They the ones that's adults today arguing.
Now, this is my 2 cents on the subject too, Shanique. I was watching a whole video to make sure before I made a comment.
Right.
But where are the straight women at? I'm going to ask that again.
We want to
also
Lord ADS.
But then, yeah, she's right. She's right though. Okay, she's right. She's absolutely right. I'll go back on mute. There you go.
Yeah, on that fucking V-neck.
Boys. Nice.
It's a DJ. Yeah, send the link, Jen. You want to come up? That's cool.
It's ready for a man when she's physically able to sexually take him on.
Yeah.
That's the litmus for a woman. What she becomes, he has to build. A woman is going to be built by something, whether it be her job, whether it be her career, whether it be her fraternity, her sorority, whether it be her friend. She's adding. Somebody had to download something somewhere. So the problem is a lot of men may not be able to mentally mold her into what they need her to be, or to be a better woman. But that's not what they're looking for. It's when
you heard what Miss Bridget said. Y'all need to sit y'all funk ass down. Well,
settle the fuck down. She said what she said.
And Miss Bridget, know I love her. I love me some Bridget. Shout out to Bridget.
Hey, baby.
Oh God.
My tail lady, motherfucker, T-Late. Be with, shouts out to T-Late. Don't call the Shaq Queen, my T-Late. And you the streets, I love being with.
Shout out to the T-Lady in the building.
Motherfucking
shutting it down and shutting niggas up as she should. We only 5 donations away from reaching our goal. We definitely appreciate that support. That like button and subscribe to the plug and the hideout and Genesis and Shanika.
Because I've been listening to this song in the background for a minute. It say Big Stepper BJ.
Yeah, that's my moderator.
Yes, Big Stepper. Yes,
that's one of my moderators.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, BJ
I didn't know
in the chat.
I never heard of a big step in blowjob. That was blowing my mind. I was like, what the fuck is that talking about?
It would be you to get that from there.
Stomping on your nuts.
It would be you. It would be nice to say some crazy shit like that. Shout out to my nigga BJ in the chat.
That's why
Shout
you
out to
can't be
BJ,
nice,
big
motherfucker.
Stepping.
Nice. You trying to get moderated?
Definitely not Genesis.
Definitely not thought he could roast me. He thought he could roast me saying some homo shit like that out his monkey ass mouth.
Yeah. You
And
got
that's
cooked.
what he thinks to say
Sit your
right
ass
now.
down.
That don't sound
Let's
like
rat face motherfucker. You got cooked. Let's move forward.
Shout out to Desiree.
Nigga, you cooked ice. You cooked ice. Nigga, and got room temperature water. Shut the fuck up.
I made hot water. Damn show. Sit your lazy ass down for it.
Take it easy on
me, BJ.
You kick his
Yes,
chair.
I'm gonna whoop your ass, Nitus.
You know his blood pressure can't handle that, BJ. Old ass, his heart go out. You start.
That's all good. The more he come at me, the more I know.
I don't care how much this short tongue, big foreheaded woman said about me. I'm gonna win.
They pass out.
You ain't winning shit but a pocket contest. Shut up.
Hey, I want to ask y'all this.
I said her tongue is short and she got a big forehead. You know what I said.
I want to, because y'all tripping, man. Listen.
Short tongue, big forehead.
Hey, Smitty. If we
short tongue, big forehead, Shanika.
I don't know what you're about to say on you first, but you might want to wait till I calm down some, depending on what you're about to say.
Down, because I think you'll be okay. If we was to put both of you on the floor, who'd be the first to get up?
Me.
No.
Why are you antagonizing? Why are you antagonizing?
Y'all stop.
Hey, hold on. Hey,
Smitty, hold on. Smitty, hold on. ADS, did you just hear that shit?
I did, sir.
Funk ass just said.
Yeah, his light bright ass up in here antagonizing like a light skinned nigga. Yeah, just like a light skinned nigga to antagonize the damn
put
fight.
both you niggas on the floor. Who go? That's fucked up, bro.
That's foul, nigga. That is foul as shit.
That's fucked up, bro. Like, why would you mask that shit?
That was some bullshit too.
But my money's on Smitty though, so it don't matter.
Man, y'all crazy, bro. Desiree say, "Oh my God, grow up."
You gotta make light of shit sometime, man.
Hey, shit, whatever, boy. If I put both of y'all on the floor, let me press play.
She's able to handle that man's sexuality. That's when she's ready. That's why I hate to sound weird, but I'm just saying that's from a man's perspective.
I'm not, because I'm trying to take it on the question, because we're saying why isn't that girl held accountable? So I took it away. 16 is legal. Let's say we're in a state where it's legal. Let's just talk about it. Why it's frowned upon is the question is, regardless of the age, she could be 18. The question is, why does but we're not calling an 18-year-old a pedophile for talking to a 16-year-old. So he's like, there's a backlash. The question is, why is a man
y'all cool with 18 and 16?
Yeah, that's
18 and 16.
Yeah, that's pretty normal. Yeah, that's pretty.
They're both children. They're both children.
Yeah.
They're both teens.
And it's legal with Romeo and Juliet, right?
Yeah. in certain states.
To a 16-year-old, you said
that want the question. That's the question you proposed.
Wait. But a 16-year-old can only have access to a grown man that already sees her attractive. So, regardless of the fact, you have also had men that used to tell young girls, "Get your fast ass in the house." You have those men too. So the men that don't are the men that we see hang out. We know them all. All of that. I have female friends that dated older men in high school, and they do not feel like they were in any type of mental whatever because they were having sex regardless. But I'm saying the reason why it's frowned upon is the question that men always get away from and they never can answer. Matter of fact, is why do they find teenagers attractive, even if it's 14, grandma, whatever?
He just told you that.
You just worded it, but it's just the way you're wording it. You keep saying,
so a 20-year-old.
I got you, Desiree. I feel you. I feel you.
Not attractive.
I'm an answer.
You know what I'm saying?
You keep saying the word teenager. So when people hear the word teenager, 16, let me finish. Let me answer. You say the word teenager, an image comes up. But attraction is one thing. Acting on attraction is another. There you can see a girl that's 17 that looks 25 and be like in your mind like, yo, she look
right.
Like
but once you know,
but once you act on it, it's another
it don't change.
The question is why. The question you ask is why they're attracted. They're attracted because they look like an attractive woman.
But once
what'd you say, Jim?
He said. Then he said. He's saying they can't. First of all, they're saying they can't tell between a 16-year-old and a 25-year-old. And then once you know, like Lucky just said, once you know, 2K said it don't change. So y'all men are telling me that when you look at a woman. As a man right now, the man you are right now at 7:04 p.m. can look at a woman and you first of all can't tell if she's 25 or 16, and then once you know how you feel about your attraction for her in the beginning doesn't change. You don't all of a sudden you be like, okay, well anyway, what?
Yeah, we can't tell you 50. We thought you was 30.
All right, so I don't know.
But you know the fuck I'm not a teenager, yo. Are you kidding?
Can I comment on the actual show? Because I actually came up to talk about the show. Thank you. All right, so I personally, so as a dad who has an 18-year-old, right? It's crazy because I've noticed that my daughter has developed as her father, but the thing about it is, it's something about looking at teenagers. I don't know if it's the walk, the shape of the legs exactly. If you look in the face, the hands, everything, you can see that's a kid, bro. Like, I don't know how people I understand, okay, if all you're going by is just, let's say, a chest and a rump in a very professional way, then, okay, maybe that can get you, but it don't take long at all for me to spot and be like, no, you still in high school. I can see it. You ain't no more than between the ages of, I can usually get it between the 3 to 4 year range. You gotta be this. So I just don't agree with the whole just looking at the body part of it. I think that's a very shallow and very low level to look at things.
But address what he said. 2K said when we teach philosophical said y'all men cannot tell between the 25 and a 16-year-old. And then 2K said and Lucky said once you know that she's not 25, 2K said it don't change. So y'all men right here now looking at me on this live telling me.
Hold on, wait. No, anybody saying that?
Hold on. One mic.
Jen, I'm just trying to ask you. Hold on, Jen.
Hold on. Wait a minute, Smitty. Hold on, I got you. Let Genesis land. No, wait a minute. Let her land, and then you got it. Go ahead,
John.
I was just reiterating that's literally the last few seconds of this video that we just watched. And Philosophical said that they can't tell between a 16 and 25-year-old just by looking at her. Lucky said once you know, 2K said it doesn't change.
And that's why I'm just trying to ask you. Go ahead. Okay. No. I think she was about to answer it because that's what I was about to ask. What does it change? That's it.
Just let her finish. I got you. Just let her finish. Go ahead.
Okay.
Genesis, go ahead.
Okay. So once you know that person, that young woman is not a 25-year or not a legal adult, your behavior and what you think of and how you see her. You saw that girl She got a big old booty. She got titties. She over there, and she working at the little Aunt Annie's in the mall. You walk past her on the way, getting your daughter some gym shoes, and she at the Aunt Annie's, and she make you a pretzel. She got a body on her, but she is 17. You can't tell that. You telling me right now that y'all can't tell if she's 17 or 25.
Hold on.
First,
hold on. Let her finish.
I just said one.
So y'all can answer accordingly, please. Just let her finish.
I just want to clarify who is she saying.
I got you, but just let her tell you what she's talking about. Go ahead, Jim. Go ahead. But you got to land it though. But go ahead.
I just said I was done, but then I guess they was looking like, huh? So I said, okay, so let me say it again.
I'm waiting to actually answer.
Wait, hold on.
Just waiting to answer.
Y'all are fucking wilding. Hold on, bro. Stop. Like, okay, wait. Just one person at a time. So, Gene, if you done, it's on Smitty the Inferred. Go ahead, Smitty.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
So the whole part of it don't change. Okay,
Hey,
so I
Zach.
guess from what I get, what I gather from that is what you're saying is that don't. All right, once I find out that don't matter, I'm still going for it. Yeah, I mean that's beyond diabolical. I mean that's just. I mean, come on now. I'm a father of an 18-year-old daughter. I mean, y'all should know off rip. Like I'm not playing none of them games. Not playing none of them games at all. I'm highly super protective over children, and I've always been that way. So anybody who even talks like that, I can't get with it. And honestly, to me, 17, yeah, that's considered young lady. That's not a kid anymore. But we all know that even though you're 17, it's a lot of you that's still mentally and everything 15, 14 years old, even though that's what your age say. It's a lot of stuff you still like that you liked as a kid. So that means you're not there. We all know about the frontal lobe. I ain't gonna go back into that. You've heard that many times before. So to land it, I'm not with that shit at all. I mean, absolutely not. No. Go ahead, you got it, sir.
What up, Black?
I just wanted to clarify with Genesis for one. When you saying y'all, you talking about the dudes on the video? Are you
The guys on the video are
okay?
saying
So you
that.
saying? Hold on, I heard that.
You saying let me tell you where the y'all came from.
No, I just wanted to clarify. You was referring to
wait, hold on.
You at
Wait, Jen, stop.
Yes, I know.
I stopped it for you, Jen. I stopped it for Smitty. You got to give Ferg the same respect. Go ahead, Ferg.
He asked me to answer the question.
Yes, I know.
Who the y'all
Okay,
is.
well, my bad.
So the yes is the video.
Then you had right to answer. My bad.
You're right. The yes is the video. So I got that. I clarify that.
No, I'm not talking to the video. I was talking to you guys because
right.
he said
No, we don't rock with that shit. No,
that's why I said y'all on the panel.
Okay,
right now.
So that's okay. So niggas know whether they on the panel or walking the street or talking to the teenager now. These niggas know who these little girls are. They can look at them from across the room and tell, oh, she's a little girl. They just making an active decision to act on it. These niggas got girls built like that in their own family. Are they looking at their cousins and aunties like, ooh, I'll fuck my cousin? Come on, these niggas know. And you can look at her from across the room. When you get up on you, like, oh shit, that's a kid. Look at her fingernails. Look at her mannerism. Look at the baby. Look how they just people kill me.
You ain't got to look at all that shit. She's a fucking kid, period.
Like, before they even say anything, you can see it from across the room. You don't have to speak.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why we gotta look at all these extra ass features?
That's what I'm saying. People just try to they try to slide in the shit that the way that they are, and that's just diabolical. Y'all know these old ass niggas. These young girls see, and most of these dudes, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, they always predatory to single mama or daughter.
What's up, Jack?
If you niggas, y'all daddies let niggas come over y'all house and pick y'all up, and y'all was getting dropped off, and he didn't find out. Parents know when their kids are out here having sex. They know it.
I ain't gonna lie. My mama was like,
"Who you sleeping with?"
Yeah,
I don't know.
What you been doing? You been on that phone all night with them little girls. I didn't picked up on you before and listened to you. So what you doing? What? My mama
never try to find out. You mean tell me people are so disengaged that they don't even try to find out now? And this motherfucker, he been wanting hugs from me now. He just come in here late, stay out. Because one thing will get a teenager to stay out is some booty. When they know they go get something, he'll stay out all night. So you know this. Even girls, the behaviors change when they that young. Somebody always got some money. Your kid just showing up in the house with all these new Jordan. You ain't bought a Jordan all summer. People know, but It's
I mean,
just
it's
perverse.
definitely patterns for her. It's definitely patterns
Yeah.
that out of line. They peep that shit for sure. I mean, I ain't a parent, so but
you would know.
Even when my nephew do something different, I'm talking about I'm on his neck. Like, what you got going on?
But Drew, you seen it in college. You was getting shit. People like, hold up, man. How you get that? What you doing driving that? Where you get that from? And this man you pulled up over your mama's house in that.
I ain't never went over there with it.
Yeah, exactly. See, people know, man. People just.
I ain't never drove that motherfucker over there. Now the bike I did, yeah, but no. That's when she knew I had got it for real. Because at first she was like, "You better do it." I'm like, "Man, I'm finna do it." She was like, "She ain't finna do that shit." Shit. When I pulled up over there, she was like, "Oh, you got you a for real one."
And you still didn't let her go. So people
and she said, "Go take that shit back to her too." Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Go take it back to her.
And Drew, you was in college. Leave my baby alone.
Yeah. Come on, man. She said, "Yeah, it's nice, but go take it back to her." I say, "Oh shit." Ever since then, for her, the vibes was just fucked up.
Yeah,
they were
really
fucked up, bro. I couldn't even really. I mean, like I was lit, but I wasn't really like this man. Like it was just something on me. Like,
how long did you drive? Oh, so you didn't get a chance to give it back. You was gonna keep it, but then something happened.
Yes, Spurs.
Yeah,
That's why I never disobey or ignore that shit again. Hell yeah. I said it on the stream. I was like, I'd never go against that shit again because what she was saying was right. Like, nigga, you don't really know what you're dealing with. You don't know what that bike can come through. You don't know where that money come from.
Yeah. So when y'all kids pull up with the new fake Lucci and Vucci and you know you can't afford that shit, you better go find out who gave it to them.
I ain't gonna lie, T-Lady wasn't going. She seen that motherfucker, but I wasn't driving that car or bringing her by there. Hell no, I know my mama. It would have been diabolical disrespect.
Exactly.
You're like, who is this motherfucker? And why you brought her over here? Immediately.
She worked.
Immediately. Now I'd have been looking at like, oh my God, I knew better. I knew not to bring this motherfucker over here, but okay. Guess you look today. Let me see.
Realize it's just like you can be, but Illa, that's just like saying when you see something walking down the street, you don't know it's a man. But once you find out it's a man, it doesn't change what's attractive, but you change your desire because you're not attracted to men. So it's the same.
That's wild.
Why is that wild?
He's right.
Why is that wild?
Hold on.
Right.
Hold on, y'all.
Because they already admitted the
Shout out my guy hustling muscle, let's go drippin' Shanika. Shout out hustling muscle, always hustling for that muscle, aight? Hey. Shout out hustling muscle, aight? Low like that.
Oh, that may be due to Megan Thee Stallion. Okay.
Oh, nigga said that.
He down here in my squat position.
You scrubbing the ground?
I did, because I'm down here looking for something since I was already down here. I might as well scrub it.
Okay.
Pop it. Pop it. Pop it.
Nah, getting up. It's going to be a different conversation.
The white knight has came into the building. Oh shit! Hold on, let me bring up my player partner from another.
You said Rilla?
Yeah, Rilla. Hold on.
What up?
Hey, OG Do Dirty.
Hey, What's up? What's up, H&M?
Gorilla.
What did I miss? You know what I'm talking about? Yo.
We missed you guys.
What's up, Do Dirty?
What's cracking?
What's good with your baby?
Man, sitting in this thing. Boy, what is going on today, Trill?
We missed you guys.
Lit.
Niggas is wild.
Thank you for being a friend.
Niggas is wilding. And you know, we just trying to review and react and profile. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's the whole thing.
Ooh wee.
You got
Black
got
said
kids?
DPMO promo money. Lord Jesus, this nigga.
OG, what's up with you, OG?
Go ahead,
Shit, chilling. About to roll up and catch up with y'all real quick because I know y'all up here
You
been
one of the
getting
few
it.
people I would talk to on the panel when you come up, my nigga.
Hold
Well, I
on.
appreciate you.
Shanika Boo, go ahead.
I was just letting them get their salutation. Shout out to Black TV in the motherfucking building. He said DPMO promo money. Shout out to the DPMO.
We take it out.
On this show. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and subscribe. Watch the video and hit the like button. Y'all know what it do on me.
Hype me up. On me. You the one. Ain't nobody fucking
with. For life.
I'm right back.
You too.
So when people hear the word teenager, let me answer. You say the word teenager, an image comes up. But attraction is one thing. Acting on attraction is another. There you can see a girl that's 17 that looks 25 and be like in your mind like, yo, she look
right.
Like
but once you know,
but once you act on it, it's another
it don't
thing.
change.
So action is why. The question.
Okay, so he's not saying that he can't tell that she not 25. He just saying he looked at her. Okay, well maybe he is saying he can't tell.
He said he can't tell. Yeah, then he said, but then that's what she said. Once you know, then what you do? And then 2K talking about it don't change. So you still going?
I don't care. I just want to say this real quick. I just want to say this real quick.
Another. There you can see.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, you niggas that if you can't tell, like if your attraction doesn't change when you know that she's underage, then your attraction doesn't change when you know that that woman's a man.
That's what Lucky just said. Rewind.
That was a very poignant and accurate
wow, like that's crazy
equation that she just put up. Like that was very equal. Because both are predicated on the initial look. So yeah.
Omni. How would you
Lucky
get to that
right
conclusion? You crazy.
Nah. These niggas weird. That's what the problem is.
Oh.
They can't tell a man booty from a woman booty.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay. Right?
You apparently you can't. If you can't tell a kid's ass from a grown woman's ass. And then once you find out that's a kid's ass, you're still like,
Pass.
You know, personally, I just believe that we need to do a complete burn down renovation. We need to gut the whole thing. Stop trying to like put a spray bleach over mold and wipe it. It comes back. This entire thing that the black community got going on, my people, our people,
bleach the black community.
It's I mean, for like the mentality, the thinking, it's a lot of stuff. I'm gonna land it right here, bro. It's a lot of stuff. I know most of us who's old enough, I think most of us up here are. There's a lot of shit used to be like that's white people. That's them. Serial drilling, touching on little people, and all of that we used to say that's them. And it's like, I don't know where we found it cool to adopt that shit, but I think we need a complete burn down renovation, and we need to just start off with a hole in the ground and build that bitch from the ground up again. But I digress. My mic is muted.
Get you a shirt.
A girl that's 17 that looks 25 and be like in your mind like, yo, she look
right.
Like
but once you know,
but once you act on it, it's another
it don't
thing.
change.
Is why. The question you asking is why they're attracted. They're attracted because they look like an attractive woman.
But once you realize it's just like you can be. But Illa, that's just like when you see something walking down the street, you don't know it's a man. But once you find out it's a man, it doesn't change what's attractive, but you change your desire because you're not attracted to men. It's the same.
Wild.
Point.
That's wild. That's wild.
How is that so wild though?
I'm still attracted.
I agree. change your desire once you find out who the person
You
really
telling me
is.
I'm still
Shit.
attracted?
Yes.
That's what he said.
So you find out that
Okay.
this person
Thank you.
So you find this person underage and you still not
No,
gonna
you
change
really
your
wanna-
desire? You still gonna have the same lust in your eyes? Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yes,
That ain't
you're
cool.
gonna be like,
Okay.
well, now
Nah,
I
you
just
really-
realized I like kids. You be like, well, damn, I didn't know. Okay, now I know.
Bullshit.
So
you
if 2K came
knew
across
that
a
creepy shit from the
transsexual,
beginning.
he's going to find that transsexual. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna find that transformer attractive, regardless of what's going on, whether he
Because
knows
of the
or not.
aesthetics.
Now, to
It's
be
the aesthetics.
fair-
He's attracted to the aesthetic, period. That's why the she-he's
That's,
getting
I don't
with it.
understand. I don't get it. See, this is why I said I stopped watching corn. That's why I don't watch corn, because I said it's scary because of technology and how good they can do shit. I don't want to take a chance. I'm sitting there getting off to a whole nigga and a nigga. No. So my point is that the fact is that once you that's some I stopped watching because I don't know what I'm looking at no more. So my point is,
Bad, huh?
if I'm not in it, if my Johnson ain't in it, I'm not watching. No, I'm dead ass. No, I still watch corn. I'm just in it. I'm a star. That's all it is. So anyway, my thing is that I'm just like baffled at the mentality of saying I would actually still be attracted to a dude and I'm not attracted to men. No, the very moment I realized, I don't care how much surgery you had, once I realized you are a dude, it's like now I can't unsee it. Now that shit, it just starts to come out and I'm grossed out. I'm grossed out. No, I'm not still attracted. I want to vomit now. So no, that's not the case. I don't know where this shit comes from. But anyway,
That's crazy
Let
because
me
I
say
feel
this
the
real
same
quick.
way. If I ran into a man and I found out that he wasn't a natural born man, I don't know. I probably would feel really upset because, you know what I'm saying? That's
Now
messed
to
up.
be fair, I've heard stories of people who found out that they boyfriend used to be a girl or their girlfriend used to be a man and they still stay with that person, the people or whatever.
It's not. We're not
It
trying to
happens
be
too.
fair in this conversation. That's not part of this.
Yeah,
We're not trying to ever.
I'm just saying
go ahead with that.
that
We're not
shit
trying to
happens.
be fair. We know
I'm
it
just saying that
happens.
shit
We're
happens.
not trying to talk
Hustler,
about
go
the
write a
part
rap.
that's happening. The happening is what we're not dealing with. The part is that it's happening is because they are doing that, and some people aren't telling nobody. So what about that? Even though it's happening, folks is becoming unalive because they stayed together. Because guess what? Somebody didn't like that. So we're not talking about that in this conversation about that, unfortunately. But we know it's happening because folks are coming up deleted because they finding out. Exactly.
Yeah, true that.
So we talking about in a situation where it's a person, Hustler. You walked up to her, she said, "Hey, Hustler, how you doing?" And you was like, "Hey," and she said, "How you doing?" She's like, "My name is Alicia." And you like, "Hey, what's up?" Now you find out I used to be a man, Hustler. And you like, "Oh, it's okay though, because your body still look like a woman, so hey, let's keep going."
Yeah.
Okay, when you
once
put
I
it like
found
that.
out Alicia was Andrew. Nah. That's really Andrew.
No,
That's not
go to the
Alicia.
men's bathroom, Hustler. She like, "Why you follow me in here?" She like, "I'm coming in here too, Hustler."
Now I'm gonna tell you how it happened. Drip Shanika, look up a song called 21 Racks by Dig Bars. This is what most people be on when they be in the
I know that. Hey, look, did you say DIC what?
Dig D-I-G.
D-I-G.
Hold on, I'll shoot you the link. Hold on.
Even more so, Hustler, imagine going up to a young woman, and she got all this body, yada, 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 and you look at her and she be like, "Oh, can I call you when I get out of school tomorrow?" And you like, "Okay, yeah." And you like, "When you got out of school?" And she like, "Yeah, I'm in the 10th grade."
Swear to God, this
And
hit
you like,
me
"Oh,
on the real.
okay, well, call me when you got out of school."
This shit hit me on the real feed.
Bruh. It's a
Well,
problem
me
if your
personally, I think
girlfriend.
Play
If
that
your
song,
girlfriend
Shanika,
asks you-
real
I
quick.
think I would know if she was a high schooler. I think you would know if she was in a high school or whatever.
That's
You would
what
know
you're
off
saying.
rip.
A 17-year-old, a 17-year-old, and a 25-year-old, you can't really tell until you can tell. That's why Lucky said your girlfriend has a backpack. What do you mean?
I can't.
Now,
I
if
can't.
you was talking about college or university, that's different.
No. Your girlfriend has a backpack because you can't tell between a 17-year-old and a 25-year-old.
It's a Dora the
And then
Explorer
and then
backpack.
Lucky said, once you find out,
Oh hell no.
once you find out, then what? Right. So once you
Somebody-
find out she got a
understand.
backpack and she got algebra in the morning, first period, she got algebra first period, and she got cheerleading practice. And once you learn that,
You like, okay, but you still my girlfriend though. My old ass hustler mother.
Hey, listen.
For the record,
I just want to say, if y'all first date, if the first date was you helping her with her science project, you need to be under the jet.
You want to know why she go to Dave & Buster's? You be like, she's so youthful. She want to go to Dave & Buster's because she can't get in nowhere else.
like that.
For the record, no teenage girls be carrying a goddamn Dora the Explorer backpack. Just saying. That's you too old for that shit. Just saying.
It don't matter. So the fact that she has those, listen, one thing about black folk, we all got friends. When you pull up on her and she with her friends, you see they all kids. Even the attractiveness should go away. I don't understand.
That's what we saying.
You're a kid. That's this little baby. But I know what he's saying. Niggas that follow that, they the ones that go be pedophiles inside the bars. They have the ideology of this, right? Because at some point, if you have a daughter, she may be attractive like the mama you chose. And if you think it's okay to have a long bearded ass nigga to pull up in his 245 low rider, ride up on his whatever and pick up your daughter from the park, the grocery store.
It's about the predator.
What are you talking about?
It's about the parents. It's about the predator.
It's about everybody involved.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's
about the predator.
Because
it's about his behavior. It's not about the parents.
The parents know this. Parents know that their kids are moving like this.
It's about this
motherfuckers
man
know their kids.
out of his mouth. Hold on, Coach. Saying out of his mouth that it wouldn't matter to him once he realized.
You ain't let me finish. I was starting on one side. Hold on. I can say, Chanel, I'm going on both sides. I ain't finished with the parents first. Then I'm going to move over to the slow ass nigga that's pulling up on the kid. You deserve to get what you get because the law ain't going to know that's what you're doing. You ain't going to run around telling everybody who could probably do something to you. So it's going to be in a secluded place where you always have the advantage. Listen, come on, man. We got to just call it all out. You can't just, it's okay on one side. No, whether you're a mother or father, that to go to show that your kids going to be dumb and make dumb decisions because nobody's paying attention to them. It's perverted behavior. I say lock them all up because I would be a mandated reporter. If I see your old ass, I'm calling. I'm going to give you one time. I'm calling. I'm going to do my job. And let them sort you out. But come on, man. If this is where we at, then
I'm not getting most of this. A lot of these things I thought once upon a time was a very, very basic and just kind of general fundamental just law of life that we all just kind of got. And I don't know where all of this shit has gone to. And to think even stuff like this for us needs to even be conversations. Now, I mean, keep on going with it, of course. Great show. I'm not saying that. Just, I mean, for this to even be a conversation is out of this world. That in itself is a problem. I would want to start with how did this even begin to become a discussion?
Smitty, this has been going on since the beginning of the time. This didn't just happen. People didn't just start talking.
Yeah, remember the age of consent conversation with the fat boy? All that's been going on. This is like an extension of all that.
I understand. I do get that. I'm talking about like us as like I would say the black community for a long time. We have
you
had
got
a certain
Sharp and his 19-year-old. Come on, man.
Man, we've had a much better upstanding reputation with that. Hold on real quick, Chanel. Hold on real quick, because they'll get muffled for me. We've usually had a better reputation as far as like our expectations and how our overall view of it. It's always bad apples in the bunch. Every group has terrorists and people that needs to be hung, if you want to say. And I mean that literally. I get you. I'm just saying that I don't know, man. Like, I don't know how we fell so far from grace. Like, this is, to me, truly part of a factor of falling from grace. And I'm not talking about anybody on that panel we're reviewing. I'm talking about this as a discussion that's actually going on amongst us at a much higher rate than it's ever happened, is all I'm saying. Like, we're diabolical with it at this point. Like, and it's like Hollywood showing us the evil sides. It's like they don't even care to show it to you no more. They just put it in your face, and we're the same way. And I don't like that. But I digress.
They promote it too, Smitty. That's the problem, bro. They promote all this stuff, bro. So Even so, when we talk about stuff like this, you got TV shows. Like one of the TV shows we used to watch all the time was like Young Sheldon, right? And that's a new, you know what I'm saying? When they came out with that, they was making his sister, the same person that was the same age as him, supposed to be the same age as him. She always wanted older men. They put this out as a look, sir.
But who's following white people's ideology? That's what I'm saying. This helps.
I get you on that.
This happens in our communities. We know it. It used to be a time where that's why it was done in secret, because a motherfucker knew if the uncle, big brother, cousin saw you creeping with that young girl, he got business for you. And listen, man.
Uncle Ferg, real quick. I had an actual real life crush. I had a real life crush on my 8th grade teacher, Miss Harmon. A lot of us did. She was just one of those teachers. Very good looking sister at that time. And I remember from that, I found this infinity. I like older women. I ain't never been attracted necessarily to young, like way younger than me. It's like my age and up. But my point in what I'm saying is, although I was attracted to older women, never once has my body or my spirit allowed me to even try to pursue that. All of my girlfriends were basically in my age range, whether it's a 1 to 2 year up or down. You see what I'm saying? Although I did have an attraction for older women, I'm letting it. Although I've had attraction for older women. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying to Landon, just so I can pass the floor, I won't be long-winded. It's like something in my spirit knew, like, nah, that shit not right. So it's like I stayed in formation. I stayed exactly where I was supposed to stay, and it was just something that never allowed me to venture off and try to go do something or try to find an actual older woman. Is my point. You see what I'm saying? Although I think the attraction might not have been more so sexual than just maybe how they carried themselves, or maybe they got their shit together. I don't know what it might have been, but I digress. My mic is muted. So I understand how the attraction can be there. I just wanted to make the point of not never follow through on none of that shit.
All right. Go ahead, ADS.
I was going to say, I'm a little different on that one, Smitty, because I've always dated like older women. I mean, when I remember I was 17 years old, my first real girlfriend was Sharita. She was 32. I was living with her and everything. You know what I'm saying? She taught me so much shit, though.
Hold on. How old were you?
17.
And she was how old?
With a 30-year-old. God damn.
Yeah, bro, she should have been locked. I mean, like, anyway, that gives me a lot of reason as to why you think and talk to. No. Helps me also too as to understand why you think and talk how you do. Go ahead, ADS.
It ain't nothing wrong with that. I was 19 with a 53-year-old.
Something wrong with your ass too, Dre.
Y'all crazy. Both of y'all motherfuckers are crazy.
Y'all think GPS on me about the 31-year-old. Y'all see, y'all ain't shit.
Nope. Not at all.
You did what, Genesis? Hold on. You did what, Genesis? Hold on.
I was loving it.
No, because the first thing that I do always ask is to the person who's older. To the person who's older, the very first thing I ask is, what do you find in common? Because I'm not gonna ask the person that's younger, because they like the fact that you probably got your shit together. You know, you probably got a little more shit together. You're a little more stable 9 times out of 10. So they ain't tripping off of it. They know that, you know, they can just come hang out at your place. They ain't got to worry about nothing. But to the person that's older, what in the world? Because
let me just interject real quick. Wait. I got you. That's genitals. That's how I was thinking about. That's exactly how I was thinking, Smitty. But go ahead, my bad.
Okay. So even down to like ADS, and you remember we had this conversation. This is when I first called your ass a weirdo, when we was talking about the Shannon Sharp shit. Remember, you and Izzy came to my show, and I was like, you were agreeing. Yeah, no, ain't nothing wrong with him dating that 19-year-old. And I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about, bruh? Oh. No, because I'm trying to figure out mentally. Yes, you keep going by legally. She's old enough to have sex and do what she wants. But mentally, what in the world do you all have in common? From music, lingo, anything. There's nothing I have in common. Like, I'm telling you, beyond 10 years, like I'm 43. I ain't gonna lie, the youngest I think I goes about a 35, 36 if I was. I don't even think I can do 34. I don't know. I'm dead ass serious because I need to be able to mentally connect with you to be able to get a spiritual connection to be able to even want to be around you physically. See, for me, that's the order it goes. But anyway, go ahead though. I digress. My mic is muted.
Go ahead.
Yeah, man.
Let me just say, man.
Oh,
y'all crazy. My bad. I'm just saying, y'all crazy. I wasn't 17 fucking on no 30 and 40-year-olds, but that's just me. I started fucking on 30-year-olds. I was in my 20s.
You just wasn't built like that.
I started doing that shit in my late 20s. I'm gonna say late 20s.
All the way up.
I mean, let's just keep it real though. I came on to her. She ain't come on to me. I know when I saw Sarita in that tight ass miniskirt.
She came on to me, bro.
I'm trying to figure out why is he saying that like that makes it more acceptable. Or like, no, let me go ahead and ease the blow.
No, that's predatory, right?
He said that shit like that was going to ease the blow.
Right. Other niggas in her age range that she could have been fucking with, but a 17-year-old. That I never fuck on a kid because it's other men that's above legal age. They might be 30 years younger than me, and we ain't got shit in common, but they are legal. So ain't no way in hell I'm gonna be messing with no kid. Even if you do, even if you know how long my brothers, up until everybody got old enough, my brother's friends been trying to talk to me, and they all, look, dude, you're 12, and I'm going to prom. You can't even drive. Like you're a whole child. You still exactly. Your brain's still developing. You ain't even finished learning how to think yet. You can't even go out here and go to on a 25 and over boat trip. I gotta leave you at home.
Much less go to the 21 up clubs and bars and shit.
I mean, just in general though. It ain't shit y'all can do together in real life.
Hold on, y'all. Go ahead.
That's all.
Like I said, I came on to her. I even lied about my age. I remember I told her I was 20. She didn't find out I was 17 until about 2 months later. She had no saying.
Yeah, that ain't no flex,
but nah.
No, wait. No. What did she do?
Hold on. That's the sloppy part though. When you now see, how do we handle that situation with the people that lie? Cause we see a whole lot.
On her once you can hold the man accountable, you gotta hold the woman accountable the same way. So it's still fucked up.
What did she do when she found out you were 17? When she found out,
she left you alone.
What did she do? What did she do, ADS?
This is the thing. Quick. Go ahead, Chanel, and then ADS answer Smitty's question. Go ahead.
So you're not gonna ask immediately the 17-year-old what did they do? Like, what's your employment? Where do you live? These types.
I met her at a job. I met her at the job. We was working at Taco Bell.
Right.
Yes.
She's 34 at Taco Bell. You worked at Taco Bell, really?
She's 34 working at Taco Bell.
So wait.
The manager.
Oh wait. If she 37 and work at Taco Bell, she got a job.
Right. How you gonna go off on that? I work at fast food. I was managing.
You don't think that?
Okay, no. Okay, hold on. If you like manager or if you a manager or GM, that's a little different. Nah, he said it like they on the line together. Like we both switched parts on the damn window.
But we don't know.
That could be that too. You do hire older people, Smitty, because they want to work while the kids are at school.
Hold on, y'all. Let me let Chanel finish up. Hold on, wait. Let me let Chanel finish her statement, and then Jean or ADS.
Y'all haven't ever worked at a fast food restaurant? You think the 30-year-old?
I'm gonna. Can I?
Hold on. Stop interjecting, because I'm gonna do the same thing for y'all. I'm gonna do the same thing for y'all.
My bad. Go ahead. I'll dismantle that later.
Go ahead.
The 30-year-olds can't tell that you're 16 or that you're 17 years old at the Taco Bell.
Right.
Of course they can tell. Of course they're still moving forward and they don't give a shit. And even if they couldn't tell, they can't ask you how old you are. You don't think they ever noticed mom is coming to pick me up?
Come on, what I'm saying? Come on, like, Chanel.
Wait. Mom come to pick me up. I had my own car when I was 15, baby.
Okay, so
wait. Everybody, a lot of let's let Chanel land, and then Smith, you got
man.
I got you, Smith. Hold on.
But a 30-year-old is gonna have, like Mr. Smitty was saying, they're gonna have a different conversation at some point. So at some point, in a week or 2 weeks or whatever, she's gonna recognize this young man is talking like a 17-year-old. He's talking like a kid. He's not talking like a mature adult. And most 30-year-olds have kids, right? So guess what they're going to talk about? Other adult shit. They're not gonna be talking about what a 16
and the minors can't work past a certain age, Chanel. So he wasn't there all day.
No,
she
certain
can work all
time.
day.
So wait,
They can't
hold on,
work
Jen.
past a
Hold
certain
your
time.
thought.
Yeah.
Hold your thought, Jen, because I need ADS to answer Smitty question, and then Smitty got the flow, and then you.
Thank you. Real quick, I'm gonna dismantle that real quick.
Go ahead, ADS. You remember what he asked you?
Not at all. Everybody got the yelling and screaming. I used to walk by.
Okay. Yeah, no. I got you. Yeah. You said she found out about 2 months later that you were 17. What did she do? What did she say once she found out?
Well, her first question was when you turn 18. I told her in 6 weeks.
Wow.
And then from there, I bumped that butt. Took her off in the room like I always do and wore her ass out. What?
All right, so now this is the other part I wanted to say. Even down to yes, you all are absolutely correct. Because I mean, as somebody who's been in a restaurant industry most of my life, yeah. When first of all, servers, you can't even be behind the grill under 18. You can only be like servers and prep and things of that. Listen to me. Yes. I'm a licensed certified chef. That is my career field. You're not allowed to be behind the grill. Okay, God damn it. I'm not talking. Listen, I'm talking about cooking food. Generally speaking, they don't want you on that grill. They don't want you on the grill. That's one. Then two, the hours. Yes, off rip. All of them servers and all of the people that was minors, they were only allowed to be there part-time. So just from the schedule alone, you would know, oh, nah, you ain't. So that's what I wanted to throw up just briefly. But go ahead.
And now we have.
That's what I was trying to tell you.
Is Genesis and Smitty the same person or are they different people? I'm just curious.
We're different people.
Hold on.
But we're saying the same thing.
Hold on. Go ahead, Smitty, and then Gene, you got the floor.
No. I landed. I just wanted to throw up. Yeah, like automatically. Let's say, and that's even worse. Let's say she was the manager. That means she knows how you would hire, your application, how old you are, and everything. She would know. Oh no, yeah, I can't. You can't even. Then I'm wondering to myself, what grown woman even would want to be with a man that can't even apply for a full-time 40-hour job and/or career and get benefits? Like that shit in itself.
Bro. It's like
anyway, go ahead.
It's like P&D on demand. It's D&P on demand.
No,
that's shit crazy.
Yeah, job every day.
You got it though, Jen. You got it. I'm done.
No, can I just say something really quick to that, because that's not. I've ran restaurants from fast food to fine dining to casual dining, all the way across the board. Right during the pandemic, I ran a Pizza Hut and a Wendy's. So
my bad about the manager part, Jen. I'm sorry.
Okay, so sue me on the fact that you're 30 years old, running, $1 million restaurants, because that's what's happening. And then you are hiring. I mean, obviously, if you're in some sort of position of authority, you do know how old everybody is. But there are people to give grace to that fact. That's not right to be like you 30 years old working at a McDonald's or Burger King, whatever. Because there are lots of moms, Smitty, who want to work during that time that their kids are at school, and that's a really flexible industry for them. So I would have people like that, and you have people that are disabled and they can't work other kind of jobs, or they can't sit down all the time, or they can't stand up all the time. There's a lot of reasons why I have like 30 and 40-year-old people working. Some folks have gotten out of incarceration and are getting back to the world, off drugs and getting back to the world, and this is their job at this age, at this point, and they just need something consistent to stay out of jail. So there's a lot of reasons why I can have a 30-year-old employee right now. Now, I wouldn't have a lot of them, but I always would hire an adult, because adult has responsibility. So that's why I would have a 30-year-old employee.
Jen, beloved, I want you to finish real quick. This is what it is. As a chef, as what we call maestro back there in the kitchen, my mentality is different. You're looking at it from a hiring perspective. I was looking at it from a elevational level. Like, I'm like, nigga, I started off and I worked at Wendy's. I actually worked at Taco Bell, and I worked at Burger King. Those were my 3 fast food spots I've been at. But those were all at younger stages. Once I got certified, I got my Safe Serve certification, and I got certified and everything. I was in fine dining. I've been in restaurants. I'm talking about we flambeing and everything. I'm really actually cooking, actual recipes, ain't no package, nothing. So I'm just saying, I'm looking at it from a You still doing that? You still flipping? Like, nigga, we flambéing, you flipping. And that's just how we look at it as chefs on an elevational level. But I can understand what you're saying. You can be, no, I know people that's like at somewhere near GM. And GMs make pretty damn good money. Do not sleep. And yes, it's a fast food joint. If you're the GM or if you're the manager and stuff.
District manager make great money.
District manager, GM, stuff like that. Nah, you can get some great money. So I don't want to knock that for my food industry people. So I apologize. Go ahead, Jen. My bad, beloved.
No, not even district, you guys, but actually think about Five Guys. The price point at Five Guys is like you're gonna spend $30. Would they say somebody was mad because they spent $35 on eating at Five Guys? That's how they are able to pay their managers higher. Think about compute conglomerates like big corporations. They have higher price points. So all the way down to some people work that as a second job. Some people have a regular job and then they want to do something else. And the easiest place to get in and out of that has the highest turnover is a fast food restaurant and still make a living. So that's why you would have a middle-aged employee around between 25 and 35 still wanting to work at a fast food restaurant. So
the only one that turns over just as much is warehouse positions, but you're on point. That's a fact.
Yeah, only time that they restrict you is when you at the age of 14 and 15 is when you get a food safety, you can't be on a grill and
you get a food handler's card, right?
Yeah. So that's the only time
but OG, we have right now in 2026, as of the past 5-10 years, we have those are our super minors. So as long as you say that your child can work at 14, I can hire them. But yes, you're right; they cannot be around any grill material or any high chemicals. So they can do everything else, which is literally the whole front of the house, which is awesome. Thank you.
Exactly.
It's awesome for me because there's always somebody up there.
So y'all want me to finish telling me the rest of my story? You guys want to talk about past?
Nobody really care for real, but you can go ahead.
Okay, so
go ahead, ADS. You got it, bro.
I remember dropping out like in the 9th grade, right? But I was already a grade and a half ahead in school. So I was, 15? I dropped out in the 9th grade, got my own first car at 15, got my first apartment with my homeboy Marcus at 16 years old. So I was already working before I went back to school full time. That's why I was kind of wondering, what minor laws are those? Maybe it's a different state thing, but I remember working full time at 16 years old. And when
you
I was
look
17,
it up, the food handler's card, sir. Just look it up. It's
the minimum age maybe it does this.
Certifications. You can just type that in on Google. It'll let you know. It varies in some states, but I'm just letting you know. Usually 14 is usually the starting point. Some states go up to 16 and 18, but right now I think most states around here is 14 and 15. So if you're 16 and up, then you're able to work on the grill and all that stuff. That's what I'm saying. I'm just letting you know. But if you think I'm lying, you can always
no. The grill thing is good. Yeah, but
down south
like I
grows
said,
you up a lot faster than up north. A lot of them states, I guarantee you, that got that younger age consent is down south. Down south is they make you a man a lot faster than other states. I would say, man or woman, if you want to say. Yeah, y'all grow up way faster than up north. We're coddled more.
Yeah, we can see.
Yeah, no bullshit. If you really look at it, I ain't got no problem saying that.
Go ahead.
Y'all grow up faster. But y'all slow as hell. Y'all slow than a bitch. Shut up, Drake. Anyway.
Wow.
Right. I was moving too fast.
That was good. Yeah, y'all niggas
ain't gonna take it disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna sneak one. We're gonna sneak one.
Spit it, no, ain't nobody taking this shit.
You know we're gonna sneak one. Go ahead. I digress. My mic just muted.
That's a huge difference.
That's a huge difference.
If I see a man, and I'm like, dang, he's fine, and he like, oh, I'm 19. Oh no, that's the instant.
But we didn't ask you why are you attracted. The question you're asking is why are they being with them? That's a fair question.
Because they know her age. So the question is about once you know her age, you are attracted to a teenager.
So look, hold on. So look, wait.
See, this is what the issue get because it
because you
like I'm wrong for asking. Instead
I'm trying to answer. Let's really talk about it because I'm gonna say the weird shit, right? Because see you win it because a nigga don't want to be weird. All right, just
why is it weird?
Hold on, wait. Because no. Hold on, Lucky. Because we in today's society. It's bro. Some of the shit that we do not weird, but you just can't say it out loud because they're going to deem you as weird. Okay, now what you said, Lucky, was, hey, how can you say, oh, that 16-year-old cute? Find out that she's 16 and still find her attractive. No, if she was
that's not what I said.
That's exactly what you said.
You said, how can I say that 16-year-old is cute?
You said teenager.
Understanding was you didn't know she was 16.
It don't matter. You learning her age. If you are attracted to her, you learning her age means nothing. That just means you don't pursue her.
That's what I'm saying.
So does that mean you're saying that if you see a man from the back and he got on the woman's outfit and he triple cheeked up on a Tuesday, you're attracted to it, and then he turns around and it's a man, does that mean you still attracted to it because he still got a badonk?
You just don't pursue because
when you find out, you should just run away in disgust.
Right, but he's saying according to that same philosophy, then when you see that that's a man, you just don't pursue, but you're still attracted because you see the booty and the ass and the titties. You can't. It doesn't change. So how does it change when you find out it's a man, but it don't change when you find out it's a teenager?
Man, that's instinct. Like niggas, you find out it's you supposed to immediately get the fuck out of Dodge. Period.
You already not supposed to want to fuck on kids. You supposed to already have that in you that I don't like fucking on kids. So ew when I find out she's a kid. The same way you ew because I don't like fucking on men.
Hold on, what are we talking about? Okay, let me just keep minding my business. Y'all got it. Go ahead. I don't know. I don't want to talk about that shit.
Oh, come on, Drip. Yeah.
Nah, I'm dead ass. I wasn't paying attention. That's my bad.
This nigga never.
That's what I literally just said. So then if you know her age and you pursue her, the question still remains because you know her age now. What are we missing?
So that's why you shouldn't be with them. But you said attraction. Attraction
because okay, so now we want to be word playing.
No, that's what you said.
Attraction can be a mindset. Attraction can be a lot of things. I'm not just talking about physical. Because to even pursue beyond that, something else is attractive. Because
that's like if a woman that's 20, she sees a 19-year-old 5-star All-American college player.
Yeah, but he don't want the 19-year-old. He wants the 16.
He may not deal with. She's 38. He's 18. He said he's 17. Ryan Williams. He was a freshman for the University of Alabama last year. He was 17. She could look at him and say, "Oh, he's in shape. He's attractive." In her mind, that don't mean she got to deal with him. So what I'm saying is, there's two different. You asked why are they attracted, and I told us that they're attracted to them because they look like grown women. But being with them is another question. Yeah. You said why they're attracted to them because they have breasts like a grown woman and they have bodies like.
That's not why though. Because
they look at their body. That's the only thing they looking at.
Okay, so y'all gonna just hold on.
But how can she tell them that's not what it is? That's what I be saying. Like everybody is different. Like I hate when people loop people together. Like she might think a way, 2K, Kai, and the other guy might think just 4 total different ways that they might think they work for them. Why is it bad that they think different?
I say let her explain why she thinks that.
I agree on that too.
Onto the attractive word instead of just addressing the issue.
Well, like Lucky said, Lucky said, she said, okay, but once you find out their age and you still pursue them, why are you still pursuing them?
That's different. Yeah.
Them when you find this out.
That's different, right? That's a different question.
She said that.
No,
that's what she said. Why are you still dealing with a teenager when you find out she's 16?
That's a fair question. But the first question is a different
question. How can you still be attractive to them?
Once you know she's a 16-year-old and you continue to be attracted to her. Yeah. So we have don't use that word because it makes it sound weird. Why when it's legal?
No,
we took it out already, so it shouldn't be weird to mess with a legal person,
bro. So listen, okay,
unless we're saying it's weird. So like I don't get it.
Okay, so let me paint you because obviously you don't know what society is and how they judge me.
Okay, well, I guess I'm the dumb one.
Here we go. They go to first blow. They go to first blow. Yep, they go to first blow. Damn, hold on.
let me address it. Okay, a woman. I said this yesterday. A woman can see a kid and be like, "Oh, look at." Oh, a woman can see a little baby. Oh, this baby so cool. Oh, girl, my ovaries.
And she's a predator.
No, she's not. Y'all let women get away with this shit all the time. Women say, "Oh, my ovaries."
Wait a minute. So you telling me
hold on. One mic. Stop yelling, please, y'all. Jesus Christ, I can cut my headphones down. What up, Christopher J? Go ahead, Smitty, then Jen.
Thank you. So now I wanted to say, I actually, you know what I'm saying? I was one of the little boys. I remember, I'm talking about from like my older female aunts and cousins, all the way down to women in the church, and just in the community. I used to always, that whole pinch your cheeks or you so cute, you so handsome. And I used to get that a lot, but it was never anything that I even felt as a kid that alarmed me or made me feel like she actually looks at me in a sexual way. It was just you're a handsome young man. Like basically I was well upkept. I was clean. They can tell I was loved and taken care of more than anything. But this whole new thing with my ovaries, I never heard one of the elders back in my day or anybody close to me or in the community say anything remotely close to that. That's wild to say that shit. I digress. My mic is muted.
But Smitty, that's you. Some people might have heard it. Some people might not have heard it like you. I mean, it's just, bro, you just
my
never know
ovaries, bro, to a kid. Hold on. What if I looked at? Hold on.
Ovaries to a kid.
I go after them.
No, yeah, they're not.
Yeah.
That's not what that means.
Did I hear it wrong? Because I'm thinking
you just lost me. That's why I was like, ovaries to a kid. What the?
No, they're seeing a kid. He's trying to say when a woman sees a kid who doesn't have children and she goes, "Oh, she sees a cute little kid," and says, "Oh, my ovaries." That's not saying the same thing you're saying, Smitty, where the woman sees a nice little
she's saying she want a kid.
Yeah, so he's trying to say that's the same thing as a man looking at a younger woman, because remember what they're already talking about. He's like, oh, that's just like, so what they're already talking about is what we've been sitting here talking about this whole time about the whole younger, how you look at a younger girl and after you find out she's a kid.
That's what I was thinking. That's why I was thinking that. That's why.
He's trying to conflate it by saying when a woman, that's just like when women look at a little cute kid and say, oh, my ovaries. The fuck, that's not the same thing.
I think her getting baby fever looking at a small child is not the same thing as a man looking at a young girl and saying, well, I can't tell she's 16, and then once you find out she's 16, you're like, oh well, I'm still going. That's not the same fucking thing.
No. Listen. I conflate because I'm on the still, like you said, the topic of us talking about the older, younger thing. And when she was like, I'm thinking like, what do you mean? Like you're getting aroused by, so that's what I'm saying.
No,
so
when you do that, that's baby fever. Yeah. When we do that, that's baby fever. That's not what that means. That's what women feel when they want baby fever, when they're feeling like they want to have a child of their own when they see another kid. That's not the same thing as what we've been talking about.
No, not all women. It's both sides.
We're not saying that, Coach. We're saying what he was saying. No, how the fuck y'all don't know when women have baby fever when they see a kid and now they want a baby?
Because I'm not a woman.
It's been around since forever.
But we ain't talking about.
I'm just saying I'm not a woman. I didn't know about that. I didn't know.
Wait a minute. Let her finish so y'all can hear.
But that's what we're saying. We're not saying that. We're not saying no minority attracted nothing. Because exactly how you confused Smitty, we've been talking about the whole attracted to a younger child person this whole time.
Yeah.
He said, so then he interjects and says, that's just like when a woman sees a cute kid and holds her stomach talking about my ovaries. It's not the same thing because when women do that, it's because they want. Hold on. It's when women do that, it's only because they're feeling baby fever. They want a child themselves, not because they want to be with a child in a sexual way. They want to have their own baby. That's not the same thing as a man looking at a younger girl and saying, oh, well, she's 16. I thought she was older. Well, I'm still going.
It's all diabolical.
I get you. Okay, thank you for the clarification, Jen. And I stand corrected. I don't have no problem saying that. My bad. I heard it wrong. Go ahead, Uncle Ferg.
No, that's the problem.
Hold on. It's on Chanel, but hold on 1 second. Let me bring somebody.
Oh, my bad, Dre. My bad.
Oh shit.
Drip Nation, let's go. Coming to the stage.
What's up, Rilla in the building?
Yeah, my nigga. Fuck what you say. Ain't no more playing GA.
Hey, Rilla.
Hey, now, what's up, Big Mouth? What's up, family? How y'all feeling, man?
Thank you, LA. I think I said.
Don't be coming up here cussing.
What's up? Hold on real quick, y'all. Let me let Chanel get her shit off real quick, because she's been waiting. Go ahead, Chanel.
No, I was just gonna say, I do think that there is something to be said for when you hear women say things like, "Oh, you so handsome, my little boyfriend," and stuff like that. I don't think that's cute at all. Because if a man said, "Oh, my little cute girlfriend," we would be so cringed out by that. So I do think there are some comments that people can make, especially females can make, that are inappropriate. That's all I was gonna say.
Go ahead.
Hey, Chanel, do you think men and women are equal? Do you think there's a double standard between men and women? You know that's a setup damn question, Rilla.
Hold on. Let him answer the question. Go ahead.
My bad.
It's good. Go ahead, Mr. Rilla.
No, hey, Chanel. No, I'm asking seriously.
What's up, man?
What up, Fire? Do you think there's a double standard?
I just said.
I said hello, Chicago Rilla. He only hear what he want to hear.
He's Jen. That
nigga's
on
a
mission,
Jen.
He's on a mission.
Hold on.
He's on a mission. What is it?
Hold on.
What is that? Sweet potato sensation? I'm on my way to eating sweet potato sensation. Yeah.
On sweet potato. Chanel, you said yes or no?
She's a
came up to quietly fight. Okay, so let me say what I'm saying, right? The idea, the point is the idea that we are holding men and women to the same standards, I think, is asinine, right? Because we don't have the same directive, we don't have the same objectives, we don't even have the same genitalia, right? So those double standards exist for a reason, and I'm not in favor of people abusing one way or the other, but I do think as people who are older in society, like, yeah, we need to set a mandate. I don't know why we having a conversation about once you find out what the child age is, you don't change your approach. However, this idea that young boys and young girls need to be held to the same level of accountability when they're not required to do the exact same things in contribution to community and society, I just don't think that's a good idea. And we've been doing that for a minute.
Your question for me. What are you talking about?
Well, I asked it and it took you a minute to answer it, so I could be off.
I said it 1,000 times. I said it from the jump.
Oh, what'd you say? My bad, Chanel.
I said
Don't duck that wreck, Chanel.
From the jump.
Dang, I still didn't hear you, but I'm assuming you saying, yeah, there's double standard and men and women are not equal.
You fading out sometimes, Chanel.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I said yes from the jump. I said 1,000%, 100%.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I wasn't trying to antagonize you. I was just asking an honest question because I think, again, when we, get into these conversations, then we say, as if, boys and girls, are held to the same standard and level of accountability. I just don't think we doing our, to be honest, what I see right now, and maybe Ferg see the same thing. When we do that, we doing our boys a disservice.
That's what my whole point was.
Okay, go ahead, sis. My bad.
When they make those types of jokes as a woman and say, "Oh, he's so handsome, he's my little boyfriend," I don't think that shit is cute. Because if a man said, "Oh, she's my little girlfriend," everybody would pause and be like, "What the fuck?" So that's man.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I don't agree with that either, but I don't have no problem with a woman checking another woman saying, hey, don't talk to that young man like that. And I don't
doing that though, Rilla. They're not doing that.
Yeah, they're not doing that.
So then is that a moot point?
I was just at the store the other day, at the Walgreens getting the goddamn sympathy card, and this woman told this baby in front of me, "Boy, you lucky I'm my age." What?
Yeah, no, I had
that's what we doing.
But that's not bad.
Is he a flirt?
No, bro.
That's not bad.
I had let me see. I think this was like about 5 years ago. So I'm like about 40. And I remember I was at the gas station, and this woman, she had to been about 60. She like a healthy 60, and she just said, "Ooh, your back." And I said, "My back?" She said, "It looked like it's strong. What you doing?"
Yeah, but Smitty, she's saying that to a grown man.
Yeah, but
she's not saying that to a 17-year-old. And see, most of us act like we ain't saying juice, right?
Well, we said that earlier. We just talked about that.
With Cindy from Involve. Yeah. That was written into that movie. That wasn't just like some fantasy. That was written into the movie from somebody's real experience.
Yeah, reality. The way it was really popping.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this, Rilla. What would you say, if anybody knows, what would you say is the percentage, like the average? Like, is that typical, or is that a one-off that what made it so big?
No, not in my era.
Yeah. I'm just asking, no, because I don't know. Y'all educate me. I don't know.
No, I don't know what it is now. It may look a little different now, but I mean, shoot. Me and Ferg was in school.
Back during that time. Let's go.
I'm saying you heard about football,
during that time.
I know. We talking 92, 93, 94. This is when I was in high school. Coming out of high school, headed to Atlanta. You heard about the football captain knocking down one of the big booty teachers.
Or the teenage drug dealer who had that swag. He could come through. This is
that's the reason. So that's the reason why when we were growing up, high schools actually had nurseries connected to them.
Well,
not mine. Mine didn't have a nursery.
Not mine. Hell no.
We had nurseries connected to high schools.
No, I understand. Yeah, there were some, but
I ain't gonna lie. Hold on, real quick. Hold on. I had a partner that was 16 years old dating one of our friends' mama. That's a fact.
Yeah,
that's a fact. And that boy Mo, like his whole family was drug dealers. On God.
You said dating or knocking down?
Yeah. Like, bro had it moved in type shit at 16 years old, bro. Like his partner was that boy. Damn. His partner mama was his gal.
Yeah, because the adults know what they doing.
His mama having sex with his friend.
No. What Drip just said goes right. What Drip just said goes right back to that technical, because you in Texas, right? That's that consent shit. So apparently that 16-year-old apparently in Texas is allowed to do that. Is my point. So hold on. I'm landing it. No, because I'm asking y'all a question so y'all can go and open the phone.
But even in America,
hold on, Ferg. Damn, let me just land it. My point is, when you're talking,
let him get it out. Go ahead.
Yeah. So all I'm saying is to land, just make it quick and land it. When we talking about what he just said, is that so? Drip to start, whatever you, Ferg, whoever, is that the state's fault or is that the parents' fault for allowing it to happen, or whoever is the custodial guardian? Who's at fault at that? Custodial guardian or the state for allowing that shit to be? That's where we need to start.
Let me say this.
Go ahead.
Predator. Well, that's who's at fault.
Okay, so let me just say this, right? The nigga people last name rung bells. All of them was like mob bosses, like big time movers in the city of Houston. You know what I'm saying? So them niggas was a little different. Now I hate to use that, not even extreme, because there's a lot of that going on. But this nigga paid her bills. Like,
no, that's a good example. Like, use that for the overall umbrella.
Yeah, like bro, he had it moved in. So I think she fucked up knowing a nigga 16, but just like how Lucky's saying, how is it illegal if it's legal? I mean, how is it bad if it's legal?
No, exactly. And so Chanel, right there to what you saying. So so my point is, who do we really get on when you say they're a predator? They're a predator only because the law allows them to be so.
No.
At what point? It's not.
Yeah, I don't know what law allows them.
Earlier today, I don't know if you.
What do you mean you don't know what law? The law in the state that says that you can be emancipated at 15. That law.
Smitty, hold on.
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna help you, Smitty. Go ahead.
Put up a chart of the states, right? That by age, some states was what, 15, 16, 17 is over with the states of consent, right? And some people will use what the law allows for their own moral fucked up ideologies.
To be a predator. My point.
Correct.
But that's what I'm saying. This is what people hide behind. You can say the law allows it at 16, 17. Yes. However, that goes to show a lot of people don't believe in shit about the Bible, nothing about God or whatever, because morally.
No. That's not true, Uncle First. Because
let him finish, please, bro.
I'm just saying, if it's a spot in the Bible where they say you're 35 and you can fuck with the 16-year-olds, find that, please read it, because I don't know that shit. So morally, it comes down to your morals as a person. When you look across your own family and be like, I got some teenage nieces, they about as goofy as a goofy ass person. They about as silly. And to see an old ass nigga with a rusty ass beard, bald headed, in his new 1999 whatever, pull up and getting with your that shit says a lot. I wouldn't want to smoke weed with you, drink with you, leave you with my girl, my dog, you fucking everybody.
Right. All right, so hold on, Uncle Ferg, real quick, so really can get in there. I just wanted to say this to you when you talk about the biblical aspect of it. This is a fact. You can look it up from what is written, what is told, what is said. That the average wife was between, back in the biblical days, of 14 and 16. Mary actually was conceived with Jesus between the ages of 15 and 16. So look, let's just stop all of that one if you're talking biblical. But go ahead.
No, you can't. But Smitty, y'all can't. We can't do that.
Nah,
right?
Go ahead.
No,
go
listen.
I'm
gonna set it. No, hold on, Ferg. I'm gonna set it in order, right? When I talked to my grandma, okay, and she came up in the Jim Crow era in Arkansas.
Okay.
And most of us that have Southern roots, if we go to our grandparents, our great grandparents, guess what? They was adults at 15, 16. They had adult responsibilities. Right. Their mentality was completely. Wait, hold on, Smitty. I didn't cut you off.
Let him finish, bro. You gotta let him finish, bro.
The idea that we would compare 15 and 16-year-olds from yesteryear. Right. If I'm not mistaken, Martin Luther King graduated Morehouse at 17, 18?
No, 16 years old. 16
so we know we definitely not finna have no conversation about no biblical days of the 15 to 16-year-olds then versus the 15 to 16-year-olds now. That's a moot point when we just relegate it to age. Because the expectations and the societal norms were different. And that context and nuance matters.
No, it doesn't.
All right, Chanel, you've been a derail the show.
If that's the case,
hold on. Let Chanel get in there. Yeah, you gotta hold on, bro. You've been talking a lot. Hold on.
Wait, the age doesn't matter?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Okay, so in medieval times, a king. Go ahead.
Time period doesn't matter.
Finish. Go ahead, Chanel.
Time period, because you're like, oh well, the societal norms and the this, that, and the third, and the nuances. It doesn't matter. I don't give a shit about it being 18, whatever, or 1307. At the end of the day, that still was a child. And if a child is having sex at 13 years old with a 20-something-year-old man, I don't care if it happened in 8000 BC or in 2020.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
It's still wrong.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Chanel, you're only measuring, and I'll give you this. If you concede to this at least, you're only measuring that. You're only measuring that by the information you have today.
No, I'm not only measuring it by that. I'm measuring it by what's right and what's wrong. And we all know it doesn't matter.
You wouldn't do that.
If it was 8000 BC, we know
you wouldn't do that.
And should not be having sex.
Then you wouldn't do that because the other nuance you would have to.
Let her finish. Let her get it off, and then you got the whole.
Yeah. Okay, my bad.
You all know that you're not mature enough. Yeah, she could have. Your grandmother could have been in the fields because my grandmother had to leave 6th grade to go pick cotton. So yeah, she was a whole grown person in terms of work ethic and all that other kind of stuff. Yeah, but is she mentally stable enough to be bringing a child into the world? Because that's probably what's going to happen if she having sex at 13, 14 years old. So no, and I'm not about to change my mind. Go ahead.
All right, really. Go ahead, and then Smitty, you got it.
Yeah, I had a whole nother point that I was going to try and make, but just to briefly respond to Chanel, if we being honest, that's a terrible point, sis, because you would have to take into context what those times were. Number one, people weren't even expected to live past 35. Number two, there was a heap of responsibility outside of working in the field. You went back to 8,000 BC, right? That's a whole nother time and mindset. I'm not talking about advocating for predators or, especially, listen, when I was going to high school, most of the young bloods was upset with the cats that was pulling up, the dope boys that was pulling up, scooping all the cheerleaders. You understand what I'm saying? So we're not talking about modern times. I was just saying the biblical aspect is moot, nor do I think any of us are in a position to go back and judge and impugn anybody from that time. Right?
Yeah.
Especially when you ain't did the studies or you don't know.
A grown man having sex with a child. Yes, I absolutely can go back and say that shit is wrong.
It is wrong. No matter the time period.
It's wrong.
Then listen, y'all, listen. Okay, cool. It's like I'm not gonna argue with y'all down that hill about that. Who had it next? Because I done forgot my friend.
No, I got you, man. What you're trying to do is force modern social norms.
I ain't even finna do that, ADS. It's not even worth it.
It's on Smitty. Hold on, y'all.
All right, so I actually got a real question for shout out, brother. You already know, brother.
What up, Mike?
What up?
So when you were talking about how Dr. King and how we graduated Morehouse at the age of 16, all of these criteria and expectations and everything. So do you agree that when those same young brothers and sisters as individuals, let's say, commit certain crimes and you're only 15 and they're charging them as an adult, and then we say, no, he's just a kid, do you still have that same energy and that perspective?
Who makes laws, Smitty? No, let me answer your question outright.
No,
let me ask you a question outright, and then I'm gonna ask you a question. Yeah. I think.
Okay, go.
Yeah. I think children that commit crimes that may have adult consequences, I think they still need to be treated as minors. Again, we make this argument about people whose frontal lobes don't develop until they're 25. So if that's the case, you can't hold them to adult standards. My opinion. Now, do I think there should be punishment for them? Absolutely. Do I think they should be tried as adults? Me personally, I do not, but I do think there should be consequences commensurate with their age.
So right? Dr. King is allowed to graduate from Morehouse at 16, but we can't be tried as we can get an adult graduation degree. We can skip grades and everything, but we got to stop it at the law.
Now we're about to go into false equivalencies because we're talking about education versus criminality. Yeah.
No.
We're going into
watch this.
We're going into false equivalencies.
No, but I'm talking about specific. I'm talking about specifically, Rilla, the age of adult, like let's say manhood, womanhood, like. Because the fact is, everything that we're talking about, from driving a car, from graduating, all of these things are what we consider to be adult, grown. You're at the coming of age. I'm talking about the coming of age.
What is the legal age to drink in this country?
21.
Still? 21. What's the legal age for them to purchase a pack of squares?
Over here now in Maryland, it's actually 21 for tobacco. It used to be 18. I know it was 18 most places.
It's 18 most places, right? So this 18. Is why I often lead with humans are terrible at trying to legislate the human condition. We're terrible at it. So I'm pretty sure you could throw a number of things at me that would prove, a point one way or the other. I'm saying my personal position, working with these young bloods, do I think, especially in Chicago, do I think if somebody shoots somebody, should they be tried as an adult? No. I think they should be tried and given the harshest punishment as the law allows.
As a juvenile?
As a juvenile, yeah.
Okay. But Chicago and Smith.
Hey, Nidus, dang, I don't want to derail his show, but I was just about to send you a text message, brother. I owe you, man. That was solid. Solid.
You finally found the email?
Thank you. Yeah.
Here's the thing, though.
Okay, but go ahead.
I want to ask this. I want to ask Smitty and Chicago. Right now, as we living, the society we living in right now, what would y'all call this? Would y'all call this utopia?
You go first, Rilla.
No, this is like Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome right now, G.
What up, Risky? What up, Big Bad Bull?
What up, boy? Reese in the building. My bad, I ain't see y'all.
Hey, Reese.
Yeah, this
What's
Okay,
up,
I
boy?
heard Chicago. Smitty, would you call this utopia?
Are you talking about the country or the black community? Just to specify.
Society as a whole.
Society as a whole. I'm with Rilla. I would take it a step further and call it Dante's Inferno. But go ahead.
This is Dante. This is Dante's Inferno. This is hell. It's not utopia. And most of these people, most of these adults that's running things right now, then sold they sold for a cinnamon roll. They ain't standing on shit.
Not a
Would
cinnamon
you
roll.
agree with that? The grown, and I love what Chanel said. These grown folks ain't protecting the babies.
Yeah, but Nightish, real quick though, with
Most
what
of
you're
these
saying,
babies-
just to get a little, I just want some clarification. What you're saying, are you trying to compare sin that's all, because what you're saying, it sounds like what's always been. We've known about places like Sodom and Gomorrah and everything else has been destroyed because of sin. Are you talking about what's always been, or are you trying to make the point of it's exacerbated much more than it's ever been?
Both. I'm saying both. I'm saying what's always been and where we are now. What's always been and where we are now is that the adults really not protecting these babies.
Okay. We do say F them kids. We do say F them kids.
No, but let me say this. Society is really not protecting these women at all. We live in a freaky ass, demonic, whatever your pleasures are society.
Yep.
In most situations, Chanel need a husband to protect her. Genesis needs somebody, because these niggas, if you left them alone without laws, be creeping and sneaking around the corners and do something dangerous.
Well, Nightish.
They'll do something dangerous to most children and most women.
Yeah, but Nightish, you got to really think about where it comes from. I don't.
Do you disagree with that? Do you disagree with that?
It's
I
not about
think
disagreeing.
we beyond figuring out where it comes from. To be honest, Smitty.
It's not even that. No, I know. Listen, it's individualism. Exactly what he just said. We don't care about the kids. We don't care about the women. And let's be for real, Nightish. Don't nobody care about men. We are shitting on everywhere, TV, movies, and everything. But my point is that it's individualism. No, hold on. Let me just land it. When you have a society that says care about yourself only, you won't care about nothing or nobody else. Go ahead. That's what effed us up. Individualism.
I did not bring up men because you need to know that off the top.
Right.
Of course we know that. I just added it.
But when they say that the men are the leaders and the men are supposed to be the ones that's protecting and providing, we're not protecting shit and we're not providing that much either.
Bro, they don't care about the elders. It's elders being misabused and treated. Bro, we don't care about life because everybody cares about themselves. And
But
when you
Smitty, when you say we don't care, who is the we? Just for clarity.
No.
No. Hold on, Nightish. I just wanted to know for the
overall umbrella of society. I'm not talking about them little nooks and crannies and pockets.
I'm not
and
either.
little
I'm just
holes in the
asking.
wall of those of us who still care. I'm talking about overall the umbrella, what is shown.
So when we problem solving, when we problem solving, Nightish and Smitty, should we problem solve using the overall society, or should I problem solve from a lens of people in my immediate community or in my orbit who look like me?
You should probably solve
Chicago
a problem, right? So a social problem would be something like homelessness.
That's Chanel.
So that's where you should do it from.
Wait, that's Miss Chanel.
Yeah.
Okay, say that again, Miss Chanel. You cut out a little bit. We should solve it from what lens?
From the if there's a social problem. So an example of a social problem would be homelessness, not having enough food, so hunger, insecurity. Those are the types of places you should go from. You can't say, oh, well, we're just going to do this, to help only this segment of population, when the problem is social, meaning it affects everybody in every community.
Does it?
I'm not saying that hunger affects everybody in every community, right? But I'm saying if you go into any part of the earth, there's going to be a community where people are homeless. There's going to be a community where people are impoverished. There's going to be a community where people are hungry. That's what I mean by social problems.
Agreed. I think if I go to scripture, though, the Bible told, Jesus told his disciples, the poor you'll have with you always, right? So I think there's and that's dang, I can't think of the name of the scripture off the top of my head, but that is scripture. Anybody can look that up. The poor you will have with you always. And I'm not saying neglect the poor, right? But I do think when you talk about the sent ones versus the went ones, right? The sent ones are sent specifically to a group of people. And I think we keep trying to solve at the macro. We should be focused on the micro. And when we get on these stages,
no, it's not that complicated. It's not that complicated. Do you know in California they'll fine you for having a community garden?
No, I didn't know that.
Wait, what?
They'll fine you for having a community garden where anybody can come up and get potatoes and tomatoes and onions and bell peppers. That shit is a community garden. You can grow that. It's easy shit to grow. They'll fine you for having a community. I can't grow vegetables in my front yard. I got to go in the backyard.
Well, not at least over there where you are, you're allowed to actually own. In Washington, D.C., you can only you can rent the house. You can't own the house. You can't own property. So you're not even allowed to grow.
So I can say from my experience, right? In Chicago, we have community gardens.
Let me say this, Chicago. Let me say this right quick.
Okay, go ahead.
If I completely own my house, I still got to pay property taxes and insurance.
Yeah, that's everybody across America.
What else is in the building?
You'll never own anything. That's how dark these motherfucking evil sons of bitches are.
In Chicago, I ain't got to pay property taxes in Chicago, but it is what it is.
That's not true.
Baby fever, I'm getting baby fever.
And they're
at what point can a man see a baby and we're like, ooh, my nuts?
You're right, Lucky, but they don't.
Ooh, my nuts.
Is what I
okay,
you're
but
right,
that doesn't change
but
that it's a problem. You see
it
what
is
I'm
a
saying?
problem because it's not.
It's not societal. That's what I'm saying.
It's
but
not
the
equal.
question was, why is it backlash? So that's what I was addressing, and it still hasn't been addressed. We're arguing why words exist in the area of the house.
No, he said, why is it backlash when she exposes somebody for doing when she do something grimy? It ain't a backlash because she a child. That's what you heard. The backlash was why is she not getting backlash?
When she was of age, would he get backlash?
For calling him out. That's
for calling him out.
If she was of a certain age, would she get backlash?
Yes, matter of fact, listen. So
is she 16 now? Is she 16
no, she's not 16 now. She older now.
16 when they started dating.
Listen, so how old is she now? So how old is she now?
She probably like 22, 21, 22.
Come on.
So a 22-year-old did this.
No, she was 16 when they started dating. He was 24.
When they exposed
I'm saying she was
22.
22. No, I'm saying exactly. One time when she exposed him, she was grown.
Yeah, she's 22 now. Like 22, 21, something like that.
What we talking about?
So I feel like the question you was asking is why is she not getting backlash for exposing him, right?
Yeah, because listen.
Yeah, that's
so she knew about it. Yeah, she knew about it the whole time. She was a participant. Now that they broke up, and we kind of just seen Brandon do the same thing about the older nigga she was talking to when she was in the industry, right? She went this whole time, you fucked the shit out the nigga, you got all the benefits of his motherfucking money, and now that it's over, throw him to the wolves.
Wow.
I'm down with these niggas, man. For those,
and that's what the women are.
The women deserve backlash?
The only problem is, again, like I said, man, over the last 25 years, this is what society has been giving us in our community. It don't matter what age you are, you get with the young girls. And the thing about it, niggas know the possibility that when these people grow up and y'all grow apart, regardless of age, she can expose all your dumbass secrets. And it's just, this gets dumb, man. Y'all better protect y'all kids, man.
He wants to make it about her being a female and not making having an emotional response after they broke up or whatever, when in reality it's not about that. It's about this grown man taking advantage of this 16-year-old and then being mad because she called him out for dating the 16-year-old when she was 16.
Right. As an adult though, now they mad as an adult. Come on, man.
Be mad at her. Like, oh, she mad now, so we should ream her. And it's like, you should be reaming the predator, like the person that knew better.
Right, but her being mad now does not change what happened. That if it was, that's crazy to be like, okay, well you said something when you're an adult now, you mad now, and that's gonna erase the fact that he was 24 and that she was 16.
Y'all are gonna cancel a lot of y'all heroes.
That's like saying, oh, okay, well, mommy's boyfriend was doing me whenever I was 16 and I was into it, and then now he not doing me no more.
That's an extreme, and that right there is a strong man argument. That's a strong man argument, Sherelle. That boy was 24 years old. That girl was 16. They both.
What I'm saying is this only. I'm saying this only. The situation is the same. The situation and the circumstances are the same.
No, it's not. No, it's not. That boy's 24 years old. She's 16.
An older man and a 16-year-old.
24 years old. Really, 24 years old? He's the older
however
man?
old he is.
And she's 16?
So let me ask you this, Chanel.
24 is not older than 16.
I just want to confirm, Chanel. So in 2026, right, we understand the legal age of consent in this Western culture to be what for?
We already went over that.
17.
We pulled up the map.
No. I just want to know.
17.
I'm just confirming, and then I have a follow-up question, Chanel, if you don't mind answering. I didn't hear all that. Okay, so y'all said wait for
it's 16 in most
two adults
states
today.
In my state, it's 17. Yeah.
In 33 states, is 16 is the age of consent.
Okay, so y'all saying 16 can date a 21-year-old.
That's the age of consent.
I think the scale said 35, up to 35, Rilla.
Okay, I'm not disagreeing with that. So how do we measure that going back in time?
We don't need to measure it going back in time. What are you talking about?
Because you brought up 8,000 BC earlier, Chanel.
Oh my God!
I said that earlier. The rules was made back when people wasn't living that long and folks was getting married earlier, and y'all brought that back up
part of
again
my
today.
point.
So now,
So morally, it comes down to your morals. What do you?
That part I agree with 1,000%.
Yeah. So
Chanel, that's not all you were saying.
Well, regardless of the law,
No, Chanel, you said regardless of age. You said regardless, and you said I don't care if it's 8,000 BC. I was just trying to get a baseline for understanding. Sis, it's okay. I was just trying to get a baseline.
Living that long back then to be when he was getting married.
From what's right, in my opinion, from what's right and what's wrong. I was only saying what's right now in terms of a grown person having sex with a child. To me personally, it's still wrong. It's still wrong in 8,000 BC. To me, it doesn't change anything for me because people were living until they were 35. I really couldn't give a shit. You still shouldn't be having sex with a child. I don't give a fuck who you are.
And white people made these
back
laws.
then they weren't children. They were children.
And Ferg, that's why I was asking Smitty who made the laws. Go ahead, though.
Men,
the white folks. The men and the white men.
I mean, their family members was doing that shit because again,
right, the ones that was already working on their own kids.
Yeah,
the white man that was already working on his own
who made
kids.
the laws. Like that's that's obsolete at this point.
Black man ain't never created the law.
Wait. What's obsolete at this point? Hold on, I want to hear this. What's obsolete?
Made the laws. That's obsolete.
Men made the laws.
Wait. It's obsolete who made the laws when we just
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Smitty, I gotta hear this. Why is it obsolete who made the laws?
Because the fact is, in 2026, there are so many things that have not. Because the fact is, we are now in the position to go ahead and lobby and change laws. So what you talking about? Who started? No.
Smitty, they literally just voted the second section of the Voting Rights Act. What laws are you talking about? You can go lobby and change. They showing you in real time.
I get you on that, but the fact is this: really, you're not going to sit up here and tell me that you don't see how much that there is so much more we can actually do that we don't actually get done simply because we don't know enough about the law. We're not unified enough. So my point is that there is a whole lot that would not be that absolutely can change damn near overnight. And so to say that, who made the laws? Why are we still talking about that? See, I'm gonna be real with you, Rilla. Honestly, hold on. I'm landing it. In my personal opinion, to go back that damn far, that's equivalent to slave mentality, and we free men now. We can do what needs to be done.
Okay, but the law that we're talking about, the law that we're talking about was made back then when people were getting married and not living past the age of 40 and getting married at 16 and having full out families. So the law that we're talking about was back then, when was created back then. That's why it matters who made the law, because we didn't have nothing to do with that law being made, but it's affecting us right now.
Right. Jen hit it. My bad. Go ahead, Jen.
We didn't vote on shit. We couldn't. We was 3/4 of a person. They was coming in snatching your sister out the house because they could before they even say that she was a human being. And now we're arguing the idea of the fact that those guys back then created the law that said, well, since the average person don't live past 35 and 40, people are getting married at 13. So the legal age to be in the consent to say that you could do what you want was 16. That would make sense if your lifespan was 30, but I get what Chicago Rule is saying. Now going forward, right now 26, who made that law? That law is still in place from back then when whoever made it. And we've argued about it now today.
So let me ask y'all, Mr. Rilla and Mrs. Genesis. So are y'all saying that
she said Mr. Genesis.
Right, she said Mrs. Genesis and Mrs. That's all I care about.
I'm about to say.
I growed up in Chanel's eyes. I growed up.
Are y'all saying that that you understand what Rilla is saying because of the fact that you weren't gonna live past 33 or 35 or whatever the case may be, that a 35-year-old should still have the right to have sex with a or marry or whatever a 13-year-old? Or are you saying that a 13-year-old and a 14-year-old should marry because they're not gonna live until they're 30 or past 30?
Chanel is wild.
Chanel, did you see Color Purple, baby?
I'm trying to figure it out because y'all understand where he's coming from. Because I've been saying the whole time, wrong is wrong. I don't care what century you're in. It's still fucking wrong.
It is wrong. It was wrong back then. It's
no, and I think that's a terrible premise to try and hold what didn't live through, what you wasn't involved in yesteryear to today's lens. Now, if we say today, 1000%. I actually think the age of consent. Hold on 1 second. I actually think the age of consent should be raised to 25, since we say people don't develop fully till they 25 and they frontal lobe, right? But the idea that I'm gonna go back in yesteryear, 8000 BC, and crucify folk, right, and hold them to a standard, right, of 2026.
The 35-year-olds having sex with the 16-year-olds.
And Chanel, I don't even want to do this with you, sweetie. I really don't. I really don't. You said what you said. I'm cool with you standing on that principle. You fine. That's not going to change nothing. But here's the thing. What Smitty talking about, Smitty, we absolutely need to know who wrote the laws. They have a whole Project 2025 agenda in front of our face. They dismantled 60 years of work. 60 years. You had
ain't got no action no more.
60 years, and it's eradicated. So we absolutely need to know, because actually some of the cats that wrote these laws said the age of consent is 16. Some of y'all saying it's 17. In my state, it's 18.
Hold on. The money.
Oh, my bad.
Shout out to Big Bad Bull with the $5 super holler. He says, so the laws merely change based on birth rates and population control? Right. Versus whether it's creepy or not?
Right.
When you clean up in the chat, acting like a fool, don't get it. Pussy my dog, Big Bad Bull on the realest.
I am the godfather of YouTube. I am Big Bad Bull.
Don't be a fool, cause the Big Bad Bull beat my game. Big Bad Bull.
Appreciate that support. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe. Put some color in the chat. Let Drip do it. Hashtag.
Shout out to Drip for making the booties twirl in a circle every show.
Oh,
I mean, this is wild, bro.
So it didn't have nothing to do with whether or not it was creepy. He said it's just based on birth rate and population control. That's maybe a cool question.
It's not birth rate and population control. What it is that sanctimonious. The peak of your sexuality is in your teen years. When you get older, you'll be calling people aunties and jaguars and hyenas and all that other shit. No, your ass is over the hill. You paying to get your youth back. You're looking for the fountain of youth. These standards is like fake standards.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know no better. I don't be believing it. I think you know exactly what you're doing. That's how I was able to be a secret.
Yeah, I don't think it was on.
I can't shoot you with a gun and say, "Oh, I ain't know what I was doing. I'm going to jail."
That's why I feel like every part of this conversation has different parts. I think when you conflate it all, it sounds like
20.
one big mess. That's why I deal with things separately. It's like being attracted to something is because something is attractive. That's just human.
Okay, so it could be a man. It could be a trans.
Like, no, you look at the corner of your eye, like, oh, I don't know how old she is.
And even with the
that happens every day.
And even with,
but you don't have to act on that. That's just human.
So say even with the abuse, she's exposing him now because of the abuse. She still stayed with him. I tell y'all all the time on this show, if you go back to a nigga that hit you, you are no longer looking for love. You're looking for a fucking rematch. At what point do you not pick up the phone and call the authorities? You just started piling this shit up. And then when y'all break up, now you want to release this shit. No. If you were smart enough to save this shit for later, you were smart enough to call the police.
But I think y'all was missing what Lucky was saying. She was saying, okay, now that you guys know, okay, this is the person that you were attracted to. Now that you know she's 16, why still act upon the quote unquote attraction of the time? You know she's 16. Y'all still not looking at the point of she's 16, but I still want to fuck her. I'm still attracted to something.
I didn't argue
though I know she's 16.
I don't think that was arguable, right?
I didn't argue that part.
I don't think that was arguable.
Right. So that's what she was saying.
Attracted to him. That's what
right, and that's what she was saying. She was saying like that's why they get backlash because okay, you know her age, but you're still fucking with her, even though you know her age. That's why he's getting the backlash. But again, to y'all's point, why is she now exposing this? Because you were okay when y'all was doing it, but now that you know you doing this and that, now you can expose it, and now this big thing. He was fucking me when I was 16. You was okay with it.
My nigga, this shit is so confusing, bro. Because Shay said calling the police is worse for him. She had to learn. She was super smart to keep documented records of every time the shit fucking happened, right? But now she's too dumb to know to call the police. Y'all, like this is bullshit. We got to call this shit straight up and down.
Shit makes no sense, man. Getting worried about the day.
Some people don't call the police because they don't want the police to delete the person.
Yeah. The thing is this though. The freaky ass nigga that's sleeping with the 16-year-old or 13-year-old or whatever it is, he's in love. He loving that. And whoever's documented, they document it right after they finish every time. Shout out to the monitor, but listen, girl, you wasn't you was going along with it. Have y'all ever seen that Roxanne Shante documentary movie? I'm saying that young people do weird shit. Have y'all seen that Roxanne Shante movie?
Mm-hmm.
She did not want to go back home to her mom, so she kept sleeping with that grown ass man.
Shout out to Chicago Rilla with the $20 super holler. It says support for the Champagne campaign. Definitely appreciate that. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and match that energy in your food.
Yeah, Chicago.
Hey, drip, say let go drip nation. Money, money, money. Let get it, don't be surprised if she asks where the cash at. Drip under be cash out. Hit the super chat. I say let go drip nation. Hey, money, money, drip. Money, 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 money. Money, money, drip. Money, 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 money. Money, money, drip. Money, money, drip. Money, 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 money. Money, money.
Drip do not drink champagne. That nigga drink Ripple and still Reserve. Come on now.
Oh damn, Ripple. But you see what Kevin said, you were smart enough to go home to mama. Like, I mean that.
No, I don't like this argument that again, y'all said 25 is when the frontal lobe fully develops. I have a daughter that'll be 21 this year. Okay. She is still in the mind, in my eyes at least, very much so a teenager. Okay, this same teenage mindset has the ability to make adult choices, do adult things, especially at 21, right? And the idea that whatever happened between, because I think I'm starting to understand the crux of this conversation, because I came in late. This conversation is about something with Shannon Sharpe and a 19-year-old. Shannon Sharpe should know better. That's just off top. You're a 50-year-old dealing with a 50, almost 60 something, dealing with a 19-year-old. And if you ever listen to them old men talk, them young girls and this, that, and third, whoop-de-whoop, blase, split. And they done just got advanced now. So whatever he got coming to him, he got coming to him. I don't have no remorse for that. But I do not like the idea of saying, well, she knew better.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Yeah, well, Chicago, we hope that, you the man that we've seen. But I see the picture of Shannon Sharpe hugging his own daughter, and he almost got full cheek in his hand.
Yeah, that's not shoot. When I used to work at ESPN Zone in Atlanta, I can tell you what he's
with his daughter.
No, I don't even think I want to see. And where he from? Savannah? Listen, man. Shannon Sharpe is different. He should have got little like a Skittle like Sterling. He should have got like Sterling. They got little like a Skittle.
Yeah. But that big old country nigga's a country nigga. You know what I'm saying?
He is 1,000%. You're right, and I know exactly where you're going with that. You 1,000% correct.
But
right, but go ahead. My bad.
These people know what they're doing.
Coach Ferg, that's another country light skinned nigga.
1,000. But wait, you saying when you say these people know what they're doing, which people?
The people who's perpetuating their lifestyle, going after the young girls and the young, they know exactly what they're doing. That's the problem,
Celebrity, money, influence,
or whether they broke or not.
But even in the hood, I was about to correct myself, Ferg. You're right, because even in the hood, what them old heads used to tell them young girls: don't let me see you naked on payday. I'm in the bind, Nate. I'm in the bind, Nate.
What?
So it's some. Listen, it's
Chicago. You set it off when Jada had to get the money from the older guy.
Yes,
some of these uncles
set it off with Jada Pinkett when she went to the older man and needed some help
to get her to pay for her brother something with his graduation or something.
He was an adult.
Yeah.
No. Hold on. Let's unpack that. You think Nate just started propositioning that girl or making his feelings known when she became an adult?
No, he been that.
But
he been doing that.
Okay, but him proposition, right? And she knew not to go until she went. But we're talking about today. Because we know, like you say, Rilla, niggas is slow until 25. Only in our community are we slow, right? However, right? You 24, 25, right? Mm-hmm. You in adulthood, you can go everywhere she can't go. And to be looking back at a little 16, 17-year-old like, I'm going to make her my lady because all these other women are giving me problems. And you actually pursue that, it means you're going to be spending time with her, cuddling up with her, trying to do sneaky shit. And that's the problem. We got to call it out. And it has to be called out on both sides.
No, I agree.
And that's even with the women, we got to call it out on both sides because nobody on this panel with a son would allow 42-year-old Chanel come through with her shades on and say, "Hey, boo."
Wait, what? Don't put me in this.
Well, I'm just saying we don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. Call that shit out. I don't care how.
Chanel, he done put your age out here and everything.
No, I don't know. I just. Because most people in their 30s and 40s, niggas all know.
Regardless of what, you wouldn't want your son with an older woman, especially in today's time. You 1,000% correct.
Man, again, to my daddy's house, man, my daddy would have knocked off up while I was asleep. What we talking about?
But Ferg, when we was at the 90s too, when we was coming up, we used to get applauded for that. You see what I'm saying?
By your boy, you got applauded by your boys. I don't know kind of uncles. I couldn't have brought that shit.
They'd
be like, nigga, what you doing?
No,
I told
you. Wear suits every day. Them niggas wouldn't go for none of that dumb shit.
No, I told you, I got an uncle that's a Mac, and I told you the first time I lost my and it wasn't to an older woman, but even for what ADS saying, ADS was saying he was 17 and hit on a 32-year-old and she was gone. Yeah, those communities exist. Like I'm not shaming people that got, like my uncle, the first time I lost my virginity, which was in the freshman year. The girl, I think she was a year older than me, but my uncle and me and him had a long conversation about this. I was pissed in retrospect when I did the self-work and understood that, man, you weren't supposed to tell me to go after that, man. You were supposed to stop me.
Man,
real talk.
Nothing about the time when
See, look at her.
I'm just saying, they told me a girl my age told me stay home from school. I wasn't going to report that. No. But that's what I'm saying. That's why times are different, because I don't know, the people that move like that, they was doing it sneaky and underground because they knew even the mamas, cousins, somebody would have called that shit out. Today, we let our kids just discover sex freely. We don't have a conversation. We don't listen.
Oh, that's
you can't move like that. Yeah. I tell my son, you can't move like me. No, don't think you can move like me.
Yeah.
Because the risk are at high. Even the daughter, you can't. No, protect your body, protect yourself. Because once you give that away to a nigga who don't care for you, it's going to be a rough one.
Okay.
How we gonna say she's smart for doing this, but dumb just didn't know no better for this?
Both of them are wrong.
When she was 16, like if she was 16, this happened. She exposed them. I mean,
bro, she got all type of messages. She got all type of messages. Hey, if you don't give me 400,000, I'm gonna put these messages out to the world. She was smart enough to extort the nigga.
He's definitely thinking.
She wasn't smart enough to call the police though, and that be the bullshit, bro. You can't have it both ways. Either they know. I think you should be able to listen. Take this shit to court. Evaluate the conversation, see the nature. Was she trying to hide it? Was she complicit? Did he lie about his age? And then the judge should have to make a fucking ruling based on the information.
Yeah, but I feel like you have to expose both sides. You can't just expose one and not the other.
Absolutely, I'm with it.
She was 16, he was 24. So he, as the adult, as the more mature one, knew it was wrong to be fucking with a 16-year-old.
Was her parents cool with it?
Yes.
Yeah, and like 2K said, the parents was cool with it.
This the thing, and that's where that part changes everything, because even in ancient cultures, the family arranges the arrangements for their children.
So I don't like this.
So that makes it okay because the parents.
I do not like this. Because that go back to what I was just arguing about with Chanel. Like, that happened in yesteryear. A 16-year-old and a 24-year-old in 2026 is bad business on all accounts. I don't care how you slice it or dice it. That's bad business. Like, especially if we going by modern dating standard. Them people, you ain't marrying families. You ain't marrying into families, right? That man, I'm saying man specifically. And somebody got to be held to account. I don't even agree with that whole. A 16-year-old, call them both out. What are you calling out on the 16-year-old? But the 24-year-old has the greater responsibility, and the fact that you're a man. In this society, I give 0 F's, fam. You're going to be held to a higher standard, period. Because you're a man. It's a double standard. It exists. Get over it. It is what it is. I'm on mute.
When I was growing up, like in the 90s, that was the norm, though. 16, he's in college, he's 23, 24. That was kind of normal back then for a lot of girls I grew up with, right? They were dating older dudes. So, I mean, you're talking about back in 92, 93, he was 24, she was 16. Back then, Chicago was right, different social norms, different, different groups of people, different things, right? Nowadays, would I be like super over the top of if I saw a 16-year-old girl with a 24-year-old boy, Would I be upset about it? Probably not. I mean, to me, you know what I'm saying? As long as you intend on marrying her.
Wow.
Okay.
I know I would be upset. I'm calling the police on your ass. Fuck that.
Don't worry about it.
Where are the parents?
Wow.
Where the fucking parents at? Shit.
This don't have nothing to do with parents. This has to do with the perpetrator.
Shout out to Big Bad Bull. My bad. Shout out to Big Bad Bull with a $20 super holler. He said, what does the frontal lobe have to do with whether you are 16 smooching 16-year-olds versus 16 smooching 24-year-olds? I'm a law-abiding citizen. Either way, what's worse? 2 dummies smooching or one of them being of a mature mind? I'm gonna let y'all sit on that for a second.
I rock with Bull. I'm home.
I am the godfather of YouTube. I am Big Bad Bull.
What's
What
up,
is the
Creator?
frontal lobe? What up, Creator? What does the frontal lobe have to do with whether you 16 smooching 16-year-olds or smooching 24-year-olds? I'm a law-abiding citizen either way.
What up,
What's
Kasim?
worse, 2 dummies smooching or one of them being of a mature mind?
Yeah, I'm gonna just shout out to my brother Big Bad Bull, man. I'm gonna assume that's either rhetorical or meant to stimulate the conversation, which I think is a great question to stimulate the conversation. But I would just say certainly we understand the difference between two. If you watch, I don't know if Knight is still up here, but if you watch the Blue Lagoon, right, where them 2 kids essentially just grew up together.
Yeah, I'm not up here no more, Chicago.
Oh, my bad. I can't see Knight. I'm in the car. But you remember in Blue Lagoon, you just basically had 2 kids exploring, 2 young adults, 2 kids, whatever. They was just exploring each other, right? Versus introducing somebody who may have more experience. And listen, if the intentions are good, the intentions are good. But more times than not, we don't see that the intentions are good. What we often see, whether it's male or female, to not make it into a gender war situation, the older person usually is preying on the younger person to manipulate them and take advantage of for their pleasure or whatever reason. There's a huge difference.
Not necessarily. You got to think about the maturity difference, right? Between a 24-year-old boy and a 16-year-old girl. There's not a lot of maturity difference. Remember, women develop about 10 years faster than boys or men do.
I hear that trope. So you saying the 16-year-old is now the equivalent of a 24-year-old young man?
Maturity-wise, we can Google it to verify it.
So this young man has been able to vote, drink liquor, buy smokes, get an apartment, get a car, get a job, work a 40-hour.
Chicago Rilla. You ain't talking about most 24-year-olds, especially in this day and age. Most of those niggas at home on the couch ain't got no job, smoking weed all day. That's the vast majority.
Maybe I am conflating. Well, maybe I'm conflating with my era. If I'm conflating with my era, then I accept that. If that's the argument, I'll accept if I'm conflating with my era.
I thought they was out here getting to the bag and getting
the unemployment rate for people under 25. It's like at almost 30% in the black.
And shout out to Big Bad Bull too.
Can I just say, I always sit on these panels and say it's only the perpetrator. I'm only blaming the perpetrator. But since Mr. Rilla brought up the analogy of the Blue Lagoon,
what's up, Art?
I have to say I blame the parents for allowing Brooke Shields to be exploited in that way. Because I didn't know that girl was that young when I watched it, and then when I watched it again as an adult, I was like, her parents think they asked me for letting her get taken advantage of like
that. That's who was that that's saying that? Chanel. It was Brooke Shields and Jodie Foster.
Oh, I don't know about the Jodie Foster.
Oh wait, the Blue Lagoon. You saying you had a problem with her starring in the Blue Lagoon?
I have a problem with how she was sexualized, because if I remember correctly, she was half naked in that movie.
The young boy was too.
Right, but I'm saying I have a problem with the parents in this situation allowing. exploited in that way. And normally I only say it's the perpetrator, you know. But I feel like the parents allowed her to be exploited, and she feels that way too. Because she did
that's Hollywood, period.
I mean, that's Hollywood. That's the thing. It is. Chanel, I don't know if you know this.
That's not just Hollywood. People allow their children to be exploited every day on the regular streets.
I agree with you. I agree with you. But Chanel, I don't know if you know this. A lot of parents took their daughters to Hugh Hefner when they was minors, 15, 16. And he would say, "She too young. Why are you bringing her here?" And they would say, "I just want to show you her body."
Wow.
Perverts.
That's crazy, bro.
It is.
Those the parents.
Y'all should go rewatch L.A. Confidential too.
Is that
pretty
a
good
TV
movie?
show?
Dang, I ain't seen it in so long.
It was a really good movie though.
Dang,
What'd you say,
I
Nigel?
have to go back and watch that.
I mean, we went back to the maturity rate thing, right? I Googled it just to verify and see what this is, right? Just to be sure. I'm gonna read the whole AI review, so bear with me, right? Girls generally mature faster than boys, both physically and cognitively. Females often reach full emotional and cognitive maturity in their 30s, approximately 32, while males reach the point in their early 40s, 43 to be approximate, showing a significant gap in maturity levels, right? Significant. That's like a 13-year gap in maturity.
Damn. So we need to raise the legal age more.
I mean,
Or
you
just
talk about it,
confirming the
right?
10-year gap. I know you confirming the 10-year gap.
No. Maturity wise, I think that there is some standing point to that, right? Because we don't want a bunch of immature men running around here doing immature shit. But it's going to happen, and nothing you can do about it. But on the other hand of that, though, I mean, I get all points at this point. You know, saying women are protected the women as they should, right? They don't want no exposure to that girl. They want that girl to have a full childhood until she's, 19, out of college, right? As most people would like to see. And I can concur with that, out of college before doing that. But, you got, like, for instance, spring break this year, right? So that's one of the biggest kind of melting pots for, like, teenagers and young adults, right? In their early 20s and kids, 17, 18 years old. So you got those crowds commingling with each other. If you think that, that didn't happen, it happened probably more than what we like to say because it was an STI craze epidemic there for a minute. So, so how do you handle that circumstance situation, knowing all this additional information? Do you just keep the girls away from the boys so you start buying chastity belts? Just to make sure that chastity belts work.
No,
a leather and metal chastity belt? Well, nobody better break that lock?
That's what you do.
Or what do we do here?
You enforce the law. That's what you do.
Well, the law says 16 is a consenting age. We got to do something else, right?
We're talking about the ones that's not of age. We're talking
But
about
if you call the law and they tell you that it's legal, what are you going to do?
That's what I'm saying. If it's legal, we're not talking about the people that it's legal with. We're talking about the people that are predators.
Okay. I got you. I got you. What's up, Dr. Quantum? What's up, boy? What's up, Artifacts? First place.
The family gives the daughter away. So if the family literally gave the daughter away at 16, it's different.
You can't. My nigga, and see that's how
agreed upon by their family. The family has to.
So that's how my city work, right? Cause all right, so you will see a 16-year-old girl with a 21-year-old man, right? And long as the family approved of it, it wasn't a problem. Like you will see this nigga picking her up, dropping her off to school, taking her to work. He be out at the house with the fam. It was cool.
But also morally, I think
I ain't gonna hold you. It was a lot of parents that I might have knew once or twice. If the nigga was a high school football athlete or like a college athlete, they was going.
Yeah, they selling their kids for sure.
The parents would not mind that nigga coming over there, knowing he's in school, he allegedly, but he's knocking down your daughter. It's crazy work.
So college niggas stole my girlfriend, Drip. College niggas stole my girlfriend in high school.
Oh my gosh, they go ADS.
Oh Lord, that's why I don't fuck with the Kappas. Niggas stole my guy in college.
Stole my girlfriend.
Hey, Drip. What did your parents think about the 50-something-year-old lady that was coming to get you? Even they didn't know.
Didn't know. He wasn't dumb enough.
She never knew. Now, when I told her about the bike, she was like, "Don't take that bike." I'm like, "Mom, I'm finna take this bike." She said she ain't finna do that shit, not cash. Shit. When I pulled up to her motherfucking high with them dealer plates on that motherfucking booster, boy, she said, "Now take it right back."
Is she keeping that Hulu on? I like Hulu.
I can't with Nightish.
Bro, I was 19 in school. There wasn't no Hulu. Wasn't even no Fire Sticks.
Nah, when Drip was in school, it was still Blockbuster. It was still, it was still Blockbuster. We was barely getting to Netflix when it was the DVDs that you pull out that red box.
Right.
What do they call it first? The red box. Yeah. Yeah, Drip, you getting up there too. You an old nigga now too, man.
Yeah, Drip old. He real old.
Drip, I got 1 year to be in my 40s.
Man, get out of here, man. You're already there. Go ahead and embrace it.
Chicago, how much was it to keep one song on the box?
Shit. Was it $4.99 or $1.99? It was something.
I think it was $4.99.
Yeah.
What
Box? Got my ass whooped.
Yeah. If you can keep 10 songs on the box, you might be able to take somebody's baby.
What?
My grandma got that phone bill. Said, "Who the fuck is the box? What is the box?" The box was a video joint based out of Miami where you used to call in and request your video, but you used to have to pay for it. And what's crazy is United States, we need to do a documentary on that because they was running the scam the whole time. The video just played randomly, and you thought because you sent all that money in, they played Your Mama on Crack Rock or Half Pint One Leg Up and all that other stuff, man.
No. You know what the big song was, Chicago? Which Why You Twerk.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, shout out to the box,
Candy
man.
Shop. Yo, that type of
Yeah,
shit,
shout
man.
out to the box, man. They was getting their hand over fist. That's crazy work.
Well, you know.
They both knew it was wrong, but they still was
I don't think
morally wrong.
it's not morally wrong. It's illegal.
Or legally it's wrong, right? Legally
That's
it's
it.
wrong.
But
because
like I was saying,
a
if you
kid, he's an
jaywalk,
adult.
was that wrong?
To me, if the family
Legally,
said it's
yes.
okay.
Legally, but that's how, and that's how the 16, 21-year-old conversation is. Legally is wrong.
Lucky left.
Yeah.
Hey, Lucky don't
Black
play
said
with
that
that
she
shit,
rage
man.
quit.
I think she's still there, but
Black said that
Lucky
Black
do
said the
not
chat
play
made
with
her
that
rage
shit.
quit.
I can't
Yeah,
hear
they-
you.
Go ahead, Shanika.
I'm sorry. Black said that the chat made her rage quit.
Oh.
But why was she? Okay, the chat made a rage quit. Like, I don't understand.
Oh, you saying the chat made her rage quit?
That's what Black said. Black said that when it first went black, he was like, y'all know she rage quit. And then he came back and he said that the chat made her leave. Because I was wondering, like, what did they say to leave like that? He said that the chat made her leave.
No, Lucky not leaving over no chat, fam. She might have had a real issue because I saw that screen been black for a minute. That's on. Go ahead, read the money. My bad.
Shout out to Big Bad Bull with the $5 super holler. He said, would you rather your 16-year-old fuck with a 16 balling serial cheater or a responsible 24-year-old virgin? You know what, Big Bad Bull?
That's diabolical, boy. You playing games.
I can't with you right now. I just cannot.
I don't think
you should choose neither of them.
Bull crazy.
I don't think he playing games. But again,
no.
But
Bull dead ass
but-
serious.
Yeah, but
He dead
that's
ass
why I said I don't think he playing games.
Yeah,
But here's the deal. I would say for me, let me answer for me. I have the records and the receipts to show on how I raised my children. So I would never make a choice between either of the two because none of that was an option for me.
Right.
None of that was an option for my seeds. A 16-year-old balling serial cheater was not an option for my my daughters or my sons. Right? And then a 24. Go ahead. What's that?
So you know all the good people?
I wouldn't say I know all the good people. I just trust what me and their mother built, you know what I'm saying, and instilled into them for them to make the right choices. And from the looks of it so far, they've made the right choices, and they've married, within shoot, I don't even think the oldest is a 2 years older. They are within the same age range. So I'm just saying for me. Yeah, that's for me.
Go ahead.
Because white people told us, hey, this wrong, you shouldn't do it.
Hold on, I want to hear everybody else answer.
My bad.
Would you rather your 16-year-old fuck with a 16-year-old balling serial cheater or a responsible 24-year-old virgin? Did everybody answer?
Neither for me.
Yeah, neither one. Both is bad.
Oh, okay. Everybody's saying neither one. Okay.
Neither.
When you cut up in the chat, acting like a fool, don't get it. Twist my dog, big bad bull on the realest.
I am the godfather of YouTube. I am Big Bad Bull.
Don't be a fool, cause the big bad bull beat my game. Big bad bull.
Let Drip do it. Shout out to Big Bad Bull. Appreciate the donation. Sponsor the show with Big Bad Bull.
Hey, can I add this though?
Go ahead, Ferg.
I would want, and when you're working with especially teenagers, man, even growing up, I always stuck to what I grew up with and what I saw from my older sisters. I'd rather have two teenagers, if anything, figuring it out, learning through that. But it goes down to a lot of, I guess, the lack of communication. At least have conversations when kids reach age of maturity, and that could be 11 or 12. That's when I appreciate my daddy, because he used to talk to me about some real, the man liking the girl and the girl liking the boy. And when I was young, the girls used to, young teenagers was asking me for the cakes. And I think today, because we talk about everything being exposed to people, young people.
Wait, Uncle Ferg, you said asking you for the cakes. Well,
it was coming
up.
What? You had cakes? You was giving them cakes,
as a young dude, I was laying. They was asking me for. I'll say this small thing. They was asking me for the hammer.
Okay, that sounds better because you said asking for the cakes. Ooh,
I'll be sure.
I was kids, man. You patty caking, man. You 14, 15, you ain't doing shit. Patty cake.
Hunching. You was hunching.
No, I was walking around, with only socks on, getting breakfast fed, cooked for me as a teenager, by teenagers, but even today, but
look at Shicey Ball say Ferg always repeating himself.
Yeah. No matter what that light skinned nigga, he wasn't dropping on him, and that was a mullet.
Because you slow, Shicey.
Not a mullet.
For the no kid left behind students, and you,
Lord Jesus,
a rubber mullet at that.
Go to bed.
But morally, it's so not wrong because even your parents fucking approve of it, and these the people that got your best interests at heart.
Yes.
Do they?
Now,
I just think if their families approve, then it's just then it becomes a different conversation.
So
you're just picking up random little girls.
Now,
but if it's an arranged situation, you have a structured life. You're a 21-year-old with a structured life.
So
and you're bringing some type of structure to the girl. Which might be an anomaly.
See,
that's a little different. But her parents approved.
And this be the thing, right? She started bullshit at 16, young-minded. Okay, how many of y'all women tell us that when y'all was 16 that y'all was looking for a more mature person, right? You weren't fucking with the niggas.
I think that's
the norm, right?
All women.
So are you?
We never
so time out. If you 16 and you saying you looking for a more mature person, are you looking for a 17-year-old?
Yes. 18.
Yeah, you're looking for somebody that's older than you. I'm not going to date a 14, 13, 12-year-old.
Okay.
Because I see them as kids.
So you see everything on your level as beneath you with maturity, right? So what are you looking for then?
Something that's a little bit more mature.
Not 17, not 18, probably 19, start piquing your interest, 20 and 21.
Majority of the time, yes, girls at 16 are going to pick 21-year-olds because they think it's bigger and better over there.
That's the norm.
No one ever said it didn't happen. The thing was, why is it happening so often? Why is it okay? Why is that the norm?
Because you just answered your own question. Because you said that women want a mature man at that age. That's why it happens.
These are
Okay, well, why these grown ass men want these young ass girls?
That's the better question. And the 16-year-old will go for the upperclassmen. You know, the freshmen will go for the sophomores, the juniors, the seniors, and so on and so forth, man. Like
why the fuck is this grown ass man looking for somebody still?
To me, that's the better question.
Watching cartoons on a Saturday,
right?
Exactly.
Playing with Barbie dolls still,
eating Lunchables and shit. You know,
let me say this: even in the music, you had Biggie that had lyrics that nobody questioned. Jay-Z got a whole bar about girls with the 16-year-old and Reeboks, and then Kool G Rap got some egregious stuff where he talks about yeah, I ain't gonna even repeat the bar. You understand what I'm saying? So to me, the better question to Nika's point is, why these older men want these young women? And that part I could never understand. Why you would want as an older man to date somebody the same age as your daughter.
A lot of niggas didn't grow up with a daddy, and a lot of them are perverts in their mind.
Yeah, pervert. That's the first thing that comes to mind for me.
I mean, they got a problem. It's a psychological malfunction somewhere, because you would look at the lesser of being more attracted to in your mature state of mind. That shit I could never follow. I never walk in a line with niggas like that. Like, nigga, hold up. We supposed to be looking at forward, like,
right.
You know, not like, oh, kids, you know. Come on, man.
My bad.
Ladies, babies, man. Y'all women been kicking y'all ass all y'all life, man. It shows as adults today. But the women do it too. See, when she was a kid, she didn't like me. She liked the older dude. Come on, man. What the fuck you talking about? Come on, man. We talking about some. Go ahead, man. And I'm just saying, this is where they mad at 20 years ago. Come on, man.
Hey, for them host us on some goofiness too, fam. Because the girls that was, you know, that didn't want you, again, we used to have to go out there and shoot our shots.
I played sports. I did stuff. What are we talking about? They supposed to know. I don't know, man. Girls supposed to be on the cheerleading team. They supposed. I don't know, man. Shit.
Hey, Ferg, them jokers never got out to the mall. They never went to the show. They never went to the skating rink.
They did. They just didn't have nobody look at them and like them. And
nah, them jokers ain't never had to go out there and talk to 15, 20 girls and only walk away with 2, 3, maybe 4 numbers at best.
But they went out there and they didn't get nothing. So they give a 0 for 0.
Nah, them jokers was sitting in the corner looking and crying and whining. So now we online whining and crying about females that you know you don't even qualify for.
Not whining and crying.
Yeah, that's what they do.
I know, Drew, when you was in high school, you ain't had those problems with girls like you, did you?
I still ain't got them problems.
See what I'm saying? Make all y'all kids play.
Well,
make all y'all kids play sports.
No, you can't use your Drew still.
No,
but Drew still tipping on 4
Tipping on 4
Bull said,
yeah, he
y'all
tipping on 4 votes.
He know this big ass conversation because y'all Bama's lying. I get it, y'all all old as fuck now, but y'all act like y'all was virgins up until 21 or something.
I don't think I said that at all.
14. What we talking about?
I embrace being old, so that I hope
Bull hit the link.
Bull, man. Bull ain't gonna never hit the link. But shout out to Bull, man.
In Chicago.
Yes, sir.
You know Drip lying, right?
What about tipping on 4 votes?
Drip was laying on his stomach. He said, "No, you hang up." No,
I know you fucking lying.
That's funny.
Hey, Drip.
It's all good.
This the answer.
On that cake baking on the phone with your bitch. Yep, and you through. Yeah, all of that was going on.
That's love right there.
Yeah.
Some niggas ain't never had that. They still ain't getting it now. They talking, so they mad.
One night, I'm gonna be real. I wasn't on my stomach. I was on my back, but you know how the bed was on the wall.
You used to have your legs propped up on the wall. Yup.
Going the remote up and down. Yeah, in pure darkness. That's why I'm telling you. Boy,
you had your legs propped up on the wall, Drill.
Something like that.
Did you have slippers on?
House shoes.
You know,
Coach Ferguson, when I see it though, he had on some flip flops. One was off. He was playing with another one off on the stomach. Yeah.
Oh God, what? I'm laying in the bed. What? Yo, so I'm talking about Silk playing in the back. You know what I'm saying? Me.
Lose control. God, dog.
Like Drew Hill. You know, Beauty was a name. Man, come on. Man.
Wait, but did you make a screw tape? Is the question on the floor?
Come on, Fuck Action was dedicated. Like what? Mary J. 7 Days sounded so live, screw and tap. Come on, man. No one's gonna love you like I do. I never knew what the fuck that was about, but it sounded good.
Yeah, shout out to SOS, man. No one's gonna love you. The way I do, nobody, baby. I can love you better. Yeah.
Screw chop sounds just diabolical. Platinum.
And it was chopped and screwed.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, like nigga had the motherfucker Sony stereo with the little boom box with the speakers that kind of detached and shit. Had one, had the little remote throwing that boy up and down in the dark. I'm talking about I didn't have plenty of busted lips. That boy hit me.
You talking about he won you away from 40. Nah, you up there now. You tweaking.
Nah, I got one year.
No, he told he finally being real.
Yeah, Sonic.
Hey, when Chicago really was doing it, Gorilla was laying in a fetal position with Keith Sweat, How Deep Is Your Love playing in the background.
Man, I don't know if it was fetal because we used to have my grandma had the rotary.
He was on the side rubbing his legs like a cricket.
Do it. No, night.
He's rubbing his legs like a cricket playing that. How deep is your love? You know you
can't do it. He what's the name? Keith Sweat definitely was playing, but you know we had the corded phone, so you couldn't stretch, and it was a rotary, and that was plugged to the wall.
You was on your side, laying in the fetal position.
No, I had Nightish. I had to sit on the heaterator. It wasn't even a radiator; it was a heaterator. Hey, look! Now I definitely
that don't even sound like a real thing.
Yes,
heaterator is definitely. Hey, talk to your grandma, great grandma. Yeah,
no, it's real.
Heaterator is definitely a thing. Yeah, heck yeah. Heaterator is definitely a thing. It's not a radiator; it's a heaterator. It did.
It moves. You hit it, you probably split your.
Hey, listen.
That's a fact.
What I said was a real thing. He was laying on his side.
You can't lay on your side on the heaterator.
Yeah. Fetal position, laying on his side.
He was a
burnt up.
How was you laying on the phone?
I never was laying. I was always sitting there.
You gonna lie, man.
Hey, listen. Hey, wait. Uncle Ferg, I was sitting up. I said, "Listen here, bitch."
Come on, man. You gotta go all that extreme, man.
That nigga lying. Hell no.
Hey, Nightish was making them tapes too.
Come on,
while he playing, he definitely had Jodeci on there.
Hey, boy.
No, Jodeci. I was an old man when Jodeci came out. You know what I was playing with? I'm playing the Isley Brothers and Curtis Mayfield and
between the sheets
and Barry White. I don't know.
I was
a grown ass man by the time I heard the fucking Jodeci. Jodeci came out in the 90s.
Hold on real quick, Night. The holes on the goddamn Maxwell, putting a little tape over the hole so you can dub over it. Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. All that shit was going on off the radio.
Or you put or if you ain't had the tape, you put the paper ball in there.
Yeah, put the tissue. Yeah,
listen. Listen how young that nigga is, Chicago Gorilla. You was watching my life go down.
Oh, hey, I wish I could find my CD of Christian. Hey, don't joke. Hey, that CD was dope as hell.
No.
Y'all tweaking. Go ahead and get back to the play, man. Y'all tweaking.
No, we finna get up out of here. Shit, we been streaming 6 hours and 15 minutes. We ain't did that in a minute.
Oh yeah, he went overtime.
Yeah.
Hey, Drip, when we gonna hear that music, fam?
Man, I'm going back on the 22nd.
Oh man, good for you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get footage, bro, but they be so private. And
Yeah. I don't even think
the
you should.
engineer room
Be
be different than the artists, and I be, I'm not trying to do too much. Like on my second time back working with them, but they definitely fucking with the kids though. But yeah, I had an artist over here the other day. Really, my boy Kobe Get Rex played this video and shit with him up on a panel.
Hey, Nightish, I'm finna bully Drip into doing a music stream. So,
nah, you ain't got to bully me, bro. Just ask me.
Because I be curious. I be curious what the new music let's get.
You know what the first song should be? Moke and Steph. You may have had it once, but I got him all the time.
Hey, Moke and Steph is tough.
That was Heavy D group.
that was
Heavy D group. That was Heavy D group. Yeah,
it was doing the height of your R. Kelly and P. Diddy era.
Man, this is when we was wearing the rayon shirts and the baggy pleated pants with the hard bottom.
That was cross color.
Cross color.
We had the Jabos.
Maurice Malone, Damaged, Used Jeans, all that. Yeah, Drip, you an old nigga too, then.
I told you I got one more year till I'm 4.
Anyway, man, I know y'all got to get up out of here. Man. I'm on mute.
It's Monday, man. Y'all watch some
Genesis had Maurice Malone up there. In Detroit. That's what they had.
They dropped the new Mortal Kombat. I'm finna go
Mortal
watch
Kombat.
Yes, to the movie. Check it out.
I'm going to watch that motherfucker right soon as I get out this motherfucker. Yes, sir.
Hey, Chicago, I do an all music stream right now.
Let's get it. Let's go.
I play some reggaeton and some what all is bad music.
You're gonna have to pray.
Reggaeton and
it's some reggae. What's her name?
Bad Bunny.
Hey man,
what do you think about a YouTube? I guess showing your skills competition.
Oh nah, I'm with all that type of shit. I probably wouldn't. It had to be some money on the line for me.
Coach Ferg, I suck at that. I'm no good at that.
Hey Jim.
Ain't nobody telling you won't be in it. I won't. Only thing you can do is tribute to the. That's it. Just contribute to the video. I think it's some good skills.
Listen, all I got is the kind of music that filthy casting on top of fences and you can eat on garbage cans with.
All right, man. We go against each other then. But I'm just saying though, I'm just asking about it, something to think about.
For sure. It's crazy because when I first came in here on the old channel, like that's all I was doing was hip hop shit. It was always just hip hop news and type of shit. But like I really came to the internet like fucking with other producers way back in the day because they had channels. I wasn't doing other shit.
No, you good, man.
I ain't know this shit was here, but now that I'm evolved, I didn't rub, shoulders and join $100 memberships and bro, I didn't pay my way through all this shit to really link up and rub elbows on motherfuckers. Like, so now,
No, you good, man.
Coach Ferg, I'm finna
creative skills, man. I think a lot of y'all brothers have the world can see and just make it a friendly competition with YouTube, right? Because when it comes to the music and that's sort of neutral grounds, and you like that you like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because what you know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't do an AI song contest. No,
not at all. That's what I'm saying. We have levels to it. Night should be the AI. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't going with the real dog, the big dog.
Coach Ferg. That's not a junkyard band, Coach Ferg. I'm finna start it right now. All junkyard band music. Let me go on there to set it up.
Well, I'm just saying though. I just threw it out there, right? Because I think it'll be something, man. You know, good.
Yeah.
Probably
oh God, boy.
Some little competition.
Are you saying like a virtual versus?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like a YouTube
everybody
versus
channels together and everybody, you know what I'm saying? Because that's it. Because I think
Big Bad Bull. I actually thought you was added to the conversation, man.
You sound straight dead it.
Yeah. And shout out to Big Bad
Bull. But shout out to you though. Appreciate you. Yeah.
That's Gen X. Big Bad Bull is Gen X. He know. See, Gen X know.
Y'all want to get y'all final work? Go ahead, Jen.
Good night, sugars.
Good night. Did you walk your dog?
Genesis?
Yeah, I did. I had to walk beans while y'all was talking.
Wait,
I was listening.
Is this the wait? Jen, you bought a new dog?
No, this is the same dog.
Okay, this is the same dog. Okay.
Yeah, he's just big now.
You know that motherfucker.
He's 70 pounds now.
Dog you got?
He's a pit boxer. Remember?
Pit boxer. He gonna be gonna be
He's
taller than
Wait, you on the east side or west side, Jen?
I'm in the suburbs. He's a He's an American Staffordshire pit bull. I mean American Staffordshire and boxer mix.
You gonna steal your dog, Jen? You better not tell that nigga.
No, I don't even like dogs. No, don't. My wife been trying to get a dog for a minute. I don't even like dogs like that. Yeah, nigga, give me a fish.
Okay, I do have other words. Y'all do need to go watch my Animal Spirit. And when I talk about dogs and I talk about knowing your breed and respecting your breed, and I give you wonderful tips. I have funny videos. I give you lots of good information. We do exotic animals and all kind of stuff. So y'all support that because I know y'all support the bullshit, but support the other shit too.
Talk about birds.
I had a lilac crown macaw. I used to come home and say, "Hi, baby." Talk every day. I went out of town, and my ex boyfriend's friend told him, "Fuck you, motherfucker." I came back, and the bird was like, "Fuck you, motherfucker." I was like, "Oh wow, yeah, they can talk.
They're smart. They're very smart.
Have a conversation and everything."
So let
but
me
anyway,
ask you this real quick. Hold on, real quick.
Let me
ask you this before we get out of here. Is a dog a deal breaker?
No, not for me.
Not for me, because I'm gonna keep me a dog.
Coach, I got a dog.
I got
I don't like dogs, but it's not a deal breaker.
Rilla, he don't do dogs. Shanika don't do dogs. I'm just saying, but if your partner or your other person got a dog, is that a deal breaker? Let me say this.
There needs to be a site where people with dogs.
No. It's the inside the house dog. Is that a deal breaker?
Damn.
No.
Oh, so you're saying like
I got a big ass yard. That motherfucker gonna have to go outside.
I clean up.
Not if it's really tiny, Gorilla. They
I wouldn't give a fuck. Sit that little motherfucker on the patio then.
My Chihuahua can't go outside because
fuck that Chihuahua.
Man, my old.
He gonna get ate.
I got a female dog, man. She going on 14 years old, man. She good at it, man.
Genesis.
I got a German Shepherd who's 3 years old. She'll fight any YouTubers.
That's one that be talking shit in the back.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Having a pet to me is better than some grown ass lazy people around me.
I know that's right.
I do clean up out, you know what I'm saying? I'm a very, I guess, what's it called when you just want to be clean?
You retired though too.
No, when you want to be clean, OCD. I'm OCD when it comes to stuff like that.
Fuck all that.
My dog only eats chicken and rice, boiled chicken and white rice. Just boil it.
Yeah, and you ain't got no little dog, do you, Ferg?
Give him an egg.
Well, my dog about 64 pounds, 65.
No. You ain't got no Chihuahua, no Pikachu, no Pomeranian.
I ain't with a lap dog.
No poodle.
Give him some egg, Ferg.
Poodles are big, Poodles are full size.
I don't know.
Poodles and schnauzers. You can get them full size.
That's why I gave my dog eggs,
fuck
chicken,
them poodles and
dogs.
You can give them, if you get brown eggs, you can give them the shell. That's good. That's iron and omega what's it called? Omega fatty
acids and all that.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. You got people out here feeding the dogs better than they feed the kids, man.
Yep, because Bean eats lamb and rice.
Dr. Bill more than yours too, really. Oh God.
Yep, he eats.
Oh no,
I
listen.
Lamb. He don't eat no beef. He don't eat no pork.
No, I can believe that, Drip. I can
No
believe that.
And he don't like chicken, y'all. He don't like no chicken unless it's real chicken. Like I tried to get him a chicken McNugget and he don't like it, but when I went to Chick-fil-A, he killed it. He was like,
I have no idea. Neither one of them are real chickens.
He don't like that processed chicken.
Let me ask you this,
like none of
you
that
give your
shit.
dog TAC?
Give it what?
TAC.
Yeah.
I give it some gummies sometime when we go on a long trip or something. When we,
Yep. I
calm
sprinkle
it
on
down.
his food or stick it on his tongue with some peanut butter.
Now, what Big Bad Bull got to say about all this shit? Now we talking about these dogs and how they take care of their dog better than they take care of people.
They give
it
You got THC because we need to chill out sometime if we're going on a long ride or going to the,
I got PTSD listening to y'all.
Yeah.
What is wrong? What happened?
No, I promise. I'm just messing with y'all. Ain't no.
You don't get yourself a complex.
Go ahead, really. Give your final words. Good about it.
Hey man, y'all go do something nice for somebody and expect nothing in return, man.
Amen.
I like that, bro. I like that. Appreciate you, really.
I like that.
Stay away from the schools with your old ass.
Go ahead, Ferg.
No, man. Hey, listen, this was an interesting video today. You know what I'm saying? I think people should really wake up and see what's going on, man, around them. And, you learn what not to do sometime and just be intentional. You know what I'm saying? We don't seem to be here so long in America, man, that, it just gets exhausting. Like, why are we still acting a way that we ain't building nothing? And we in the one of the critical time in our history outside of slavery. But we'll see, man. I'm just glad I ain't in the streets no more, and hopefully y'all find each other, man, so y'all can at least you'll see, man. I can't give you exact, but it's some good people out there, man. There's some good people. Just gotta find each other.
Well, send them my way. I'm single. How you doing? Good night.
Okay.
This is my car, young man.
See, nah, you stay away from all the young men 30
Lord Jesus. They're gonna get you, Jen. Go ahead.
No, she gonna get down.
Appreciate you for that.
Shout out to me. No, but for real, shout out to everybody that came and hit the panel, engaged in the chat, everybody that hit the like button and subscribe. If you're not sure, go check. You still got time. Definitely want to shout out everybody that helped us reach our goal today. Definitely appreciate that love and support as always. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Dog, Big Rich, Big Mark, BJ. Shout out to Dan George. Shout out to Be Easy. Shout out to Coach Ferg tapping in at 15 today. Shout out to Bridget. Shout out to Black TV. Shout out to Big Bad Bull sponsoring the show. Don't forget Chicago Rilla came through. Dropped a little 20 fall on us today. Definitely appreciate that love as always. Shout out to Drip Big Watermelon Head Ass. And everybody that fuck with Drip Nation. Shout out to all the moderators that pulled up and showed out. Shout out to Kojak, the absolute greatest to ever fucking do it, and that's a fact. Shout out to again Big Bad Bull, BJ, Genesis. Shout out to Desiree. Shout out to excuse me. Shout out to Artifact, Shiesty Bum. Shout out to Chanel pulling up. Shout out to who else? I remember Bella. It was a whole bunch of y'all that had it rocking out with us, you know what I'm saying? Dr. Farnham came and pulled up on us. Shout out to everybody that supported through Genesis channel as well. Definitely appreciate it. Make sure y'all hit the like button over there too when you're through.
Appreciate y'all for coming. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all came through and rocked out with us the whole time. Appreciate y'all so much. Shout out to the Big Mod gang, Big Wrench gang, Big Wrench Energy. Y'all gonna see a bunch of upgrades, a little different little shit that's gonna be a little different, but it's gonna really be good for the channel. It's been growing, numbers been better by the day, the support has been better, so I appreciate y'all for that. I know every day we can't hit the goal, but as long as we get more than half, I'm cool with that. Like, You know, we dropping content for y'all. We cutting up here. You know, we just need a little bit of money for the water bill. That's it. But shout out to BJ, Kojak, everybody, bro. Cynical, all my top mods, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tap in with BJ, Kojak. I think they got something going in the Discord. Make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all get y'all memberships. We got to get the memberships up. And just come hang out with us, man. We finna start doing some things that's gonna really keep y'all entertained. It ain't gonna be all just bullshit. Because a lot of this shit be everyday bullshit. But shout out to Dan George. He say excellent show. Shout out to Black pulling up from DPMO Morning Show, representing this game. Shout out to Desiree, also still mod over there at DPMO. Yeah, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to the Drip Nation gang, man. Shout out to all my folks, man. Came through support. Shout out to Nightish. Yes, Bird, Jim, Big Bad Bull, of course. I'm with you, boy. Boy, say this channel is one of the top in the space. I just think we need to. It's way too many people that don't know about it. Yeah, because everybody still be asking me sometime, boy, like, Drip, where you been? You got a new channel? And I'll be having to put the channel, so we got to get our advertisements up. Nah, that's for sure. Definitely be in the Discord. Yeah. And it's crazy you said that, Bull, because that was one of the things I was finna start, pushing more is, getting the channel out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, even Corey Love said that shit. He was like, Drip, you got a hell of a show. I don't know why it ain't way more people over there. Well, we had some little things jump off, you know what I'm saying, allegations. So, just like Popeye TV said, it just brought bad vibes, you know what I'm saying? And then I agree, but, we had to do some overhauling and, back in the mix type shit. So now we back. JD 1975, what up, boy? I appreciate you.
What up?
And my dog, he got that monster over there. I asked that boy the other day, I said, how that motherfucker doing? He said, man, that motherfucker don't even blink. I said, yeah, I ain't think it did. You know what I'm saying?
Mine will work better with a soundboard.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go.
We got that work, we got that clips. I am your pusher. We got that good dope, we got that content. Shout out to my plug, yeah, my plug. We got that work, we got that clips. I am your pusher. We got that good dope, we got that content. Shout out to my plug, yeah, my plug. Shout out to Drip, he the man of the hour. We got the work, we got the clips, we got the power.